Let me ask you this, of all the people that you've ever interviewed over the years, how many people would you say you've interviewed?
40,000.
40,000.
That's what they, yeah, figure 40 years, about 1,000 people a year.
40,000 guests. Now, who was the physically ugliest guest you ever encountered? The ugliest.
Ugliest.
The Elephant Man. You ever interviewed the Elephant Man?
No, we tried.
He was ugly.
But we didn't do. We almost had Siamese twins once.
Really?
Didn't do them.
You're saying Siamese twins are ugly?
They were connected at the head.
And that's
that would have been difficult.
Not attractive to you?
No.
Would you marry a Siamese twin?
Now stop that. I didn't come here to be insulted.
No, but...
All right.
So you never interviewed the
I'm
Elephant
trying to think if you asked a... No, I did not interview the Elephant Man. I'm trying to think of the ugliest man I have ever interviewed. The ugliest man. Who's the guy who produces Saturday Night Live?
Lorne Michaels.
That's the man.
Yes, I've met him. He is a
hard to look at.
Not easy on the eye.
No, not. Hard to interview people like that.
Not easy on the eye. So you're saying, Larry King, that you find conjoined twins ugly?
At the head, yes.
At the head, they're ugly.
At the hip, they're not ugly. But at the head, well, it's grotesque.
It's grotesque.
Don't you think it's grotesque?
No, I find all humans beautiful.
Larry, that's why we love you.
In a recent interview, Jane Pauley recalled how back in the 70s, she coined the phrase bad hair day. In another recent interview, Larry King recalled how back in the 70s, he coined the phrase bad face day.
We should go our separate ways, but now you're back.
When I first came to Hollywood, my goal was just to get my name on there. You know how they write the names on the comedy store? Like
I got my name on.
You got on?
How long ago?
Yeah, about a year, almost a year ago.
A year ago. I'm 61 years old.
I never got it on there.
You never got it on at all?
No.
We'll make that happen.
I don't think so.
I'll bet you we could.
It's got to be bigger than the rest now.
Well, see what I can do.
I don't like is when they make those dirty drinks.
Dirty Sanchez?
Dirty Sanchez. That's what you drink.
What dirty drinks?
No, they say like
pink pussy, like the pink pussy.
You don't have to be dirty, but the guy doesn't realize there's a TV camera aimed at him.
This is like your little brother.
God damn, man.
You have such control.
You're on a show that almost was the precursor for...
Oh, it definitely was a
precursor.
That's a good word.
Yeah. Because that's in Breaking Bad. But
Yeah.
also Weeds was like kind of...
broke down the door for Breaking Bad.
Broke down the door for
yeah.
Breaking Bad, he says.
And he's the post-cursor. I got nothing, man.
He's just a cursor.
I'm just cursed.
God damn, no, your words you use. Pussy. You can say...
What was another dirty drink? What were you thinking of? I don't know shit about golf.
$25,000 a week he cost.
Is that right?
What?
He says, really?
Well, we also have to take a break.
Are you kidding me?
It says it right on the monitor.
We have no sponsors.
Oh, I thought we do have a sponsor, right?
You know what's amazing that I didn't know?
We have no sponsors.
It's got word we have to take a break.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, let's take a break.
All right. Let's take a break.
Say it to the camera.
How do you take it?
Let's take a break.
And that's it. That does it? Go ahead, say something to me, and I'm going to show you how I act by reacting.
How are you feeling, Kevin?
In my head, I'm thinking, how am I feeling? All right.
Jesus, that was good.
I'm not finished.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm all right. You?
I guess I'm all right. I don't know.
Worst reaction ever. Doesn't even know how he fucked. But whatever, you need a sidekick.
You have a sketch that you wrote that gets like on at 12:55.
Yeah.
And then Lauren comes and goes, you got to move this down to 4 minutes.
Yeah, how do you
make
do
it
that?
3.5 minutes.
How is that possible?
He says, we could either put it on or, we'll cut it and do it another week. And it's not going to get on another week.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
hard to
say,
do
"Oh,
that. You have to talk fast. And, you know what I mean?
No.
You don't know what
I
you
know
have to talk fast means?
Yeah, I know, but...
That happened. How did you guys meet? Did you have to audition for
We
this?
covered that in the Tom Green episode. No, we met at Tempe Improv.
I like he's mad. He's like he's mad at you. We covered that in the Tom Green episode.
I was saying it to you. I met him when I used to manage the improv in Tempe.
I didn't ask
where
you if
met
you
the
managed the
first time.
improv. I just asked you where you met him.
He's good with that.
Wasn't Kip Adada the guy who went over to? No, that was Kelly Monteith.
Kelly Monteith, another one.
You
But
went
these guys
over-
were all like established when I came in.
What's his name from
Richard
Chicago?
Lewis. That's it?
That's how he helps out.
He used to do the two-man act with Tim Reed.
Oh, Tom
John-
Dreesen.
Dreesen.
Yeah.
Greta was the best.
And the Little Rascals, I saw him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Book was riveting.
And the Flying
You didn't
Man.
read the book?
No, but I heard it was
Yeah, you heard it
pretty
from me
good.
because I read it. God damn.
That was
this
a word you kept
motherfucker.
using,
I
right?
mean, no offense to him, but he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Him and Beretta.
Had him do a joke.
All right. A good name for a dog is Syndrome. That then when he tries to attack someone, you can yell down Syndrome.
Don't laugh.
It's not.
I apologize.
I mean, it's yeah.
That's like a
It was a
joke.
little insensitive, I guess.
How about this one?
Movie star and award-winning director Ben Affleck has vowed to live for one day on $1.50, or as Adam Egget calls it, a raise.
He did the joke and you were the punchline.
Yeah, I'm broke. There's going to be a Broadway musical based on the movie Rocky. I don't know if you guys heard about this. In the Broadway musical version of the show, after Rocky climbs the steps of the art museum, he goes inside and spends 2 hours looking at paintings.
I know, god damn.
Goes inside and looks at what? Paintings?
He looks at paintings.
I like
for
that.
2
That's a good one.
hours. In England, a woman was arrested for throwing a birthday party for her 16-year-old son that included marijuana, alcohol, and strippers. Now she's got even bigger problems. What to do for his 17th birthday.
Whatever. You know what my favorite impression that you did was? When Sam Donaldson was on the chair.
That was hilarious. I loved you as the audience member in the Phil Hartman's Donahue sketch when the women, they were like battered wives or something similar to that.
Were you in the, thank you. Were you in the,
Thanks so much for calling in, Super Dave. Please come
I
back.
didn't call in, asshole. I didn't call in. You called me. I'm not calling into this. Let me explain something. If I'm
Funniest man
homeless,
alive.
I'm not calling in.
Duly noted, Super Dave.
You understand? You understand?
Yes.
But I wonder if people, like you say, you don't like people who are not hardworking. I wonder, are there people who worked as hard as Steve did and does?
I was thinking when I said it that there's an exception. I know we're both admirers of Norm Macdonald, and he seems sometimes like someone who has something. It's his cadence. It's the way he talks. I don't know if he's a hardworking comic, but God, he makes me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And his cadence, something is just wrong about it, you know?
But I love Norm, and my guess is, what I know of Norm is that he may not be working hard.
No.
But what he has is the same result as somebody who's worked hard.
Yes, yeah.
Which is, again, enviable, admirable. But God, he makes me laugh. And I happened across some of his time on Weekend Update.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you watch it now, you realize Norm just didn't care if it got a laugh.
No. And he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't care. And he had a joke. I think Downey wrote the joke. It was during the OJ trial. And there's a picture of Johnny Cochran holding up the knit cap with OJ sitting next to him. And God, no one could do this but Norm. Norm said, a little bit of a wrinkle for OJ in the trial today. Johnny Cochran stood up and held the knit cap that was found at the scene of the double murders when OJ jumped up and said, hey, careful with that. That's my lucky stabbing cap. who else could do that?
Right.
And he doesn't. And if it got nothing, he would stare.
Yeah.
And tell you your problem. I thought that was one of the best. Dark but fantastic,
Right.
and also no one could do it but him.
No, that's what I was going to say. I would, if somebody had pitched that joke to me at the height of the OJ trial, I would have laughed and not done it. Would you have done that joke?
No, I would not have done that.
Yeah.
I would have been queasy and it's tragedy and it was theater of some kind, theater of the absurd.
But the delivery, the persona, and the material, it's
perfect,
powerful. Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of entertaining celebrities, but Norm Macdonald used to come on our show in the early days, and those were, I thought, great television because we never knew it was happening, and it was always teetering on the edge of it was all about to blow up. It's all about to fail, and it would always end brilliantly. And then he stopped coming around, and it was just a period that passed. And I was always sad about that because I thought we're a very celebrity-conscious age, and people always think that the best guests are the biggest celebrities. Sometimes, the best guests are these people that you have a weird connection with, and it's compelling television. People see and they talk to me about it later on. Like I'll be out in the world walking around and people will say, I saw that when you were with Harlan or when you were with Norm or with Will, and that really got wild and crazy in a way that they don't see on television now.
Have you, over the years, who are some of the people who have been your go-to people? That I just remember Dave in his early years had Terry Garr and he had Sandra Bernhard.
Yes.
And they were kind of magic together. Who are your...
I had so many people. Norm Macdonald was this person who would come... you all know Norm Macdonald, but Norm Macdonald, when we'd have him on in the early days, to this day, I've never interviewed anybody like Norm Macdonald.
Who was the best guest that you've ever interviewed, and who was the worst?
I love Will Ferrell. I also love Norm Macdonald because he comes on and his stories are all invented. None of them are real. They're all old farmers' daughters jokes. And he pretends he'll come on. I'll say, what's up, Norm? He'd be like, the other day I was walking down the road and a pirate comes up. I'm like, what? Yeah, a pirate comes along and he's got 3 pigs with him. One of them is wearing a hat, one's got a pipe, and then it's just a complete waste of everybody's time that's absolutely delightful and hilarious. And so I love him.
Your favorite guests are always like the Bill Burr, Norm Macdonald. This might go off the rails really fast type of guys.
Yeah. Norm Macdonald, one of the great talk show guests of all time. He invented something that Norm Macdonald invented this amazing thing that I've never seen anybody do before or since. It's kind of like he split the atom. It was that revolutionary. Norm would come on and he would, instead of telling you a real story, like if I had you on the show and you're like, hey, Bill, tell me, and remember I was living in Chestnut Hill once, and you would tell a real story about what happened to you in your life. Norm tells old jokes as stories that happened to him.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, Norm, what are you up to? And I mean, really old jokes from like the 1920s. And he'd be like, well, Conan, I don't know if you're aware that I purchased a farm, Conan. I'd be like, really? You purchased I purchased a farm. Of course, I have 3 daughters. And I'm like, you have 3 daughters? Yeah, I have 3 daughters on the farm. One very attractive, one not as attractive, and of course the third not, well, she's ugly, Conan. She's ugly. And I'd be like, Well, one day this traveling salesman comes to the farm, and he says, now, Norm, I tell you, and then it's like he's telling an old traveling salesman joke.
Yeah.
But
about halfway through where it's going.
I usually know. I know kind of what he's doing. I'm laughing that he has the balls to do this. I'm laughing at the audacity. So I don't even care if this joke lands or not. I'm laughing that he's committing to the fact that, no, he doesn't have a farm. He doesn't have 3 daughters. There's no traveling salesman. But he doesn't care in a way that is exhilarating and scary at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And plus, he probably has some people in the audience who are taking completely seriously, right?
Yes. Yeah. He's got some people thinking.
We call them tourists.
Yes, we call them. They're usually from San Bernardino.
Well, Norm had the greatest talk show moment in the history of talk shows with Courtney Thorne Smith.
That was epic. That was so great. And it's funny because
it's lived on. Who knew that we were going to have YouTube eventually?
You know
where
what?
We could just cue it up on command.
God bless YouTube. I had no idea when those things were happening. I thought, we're talking 1993, 94. When those things were happening, I thought, what did I know? I just thought if you were up and you saw it, that means you saw you saw an amazing thing happen. And if you, and then maybe if I get to stay on the air long enough, we'll have a 1-year anniversary show and maybe you'll see it then. But if you're not there for that, it's gone. And now I meet people, that around the world that will say, oh, I just saw that thing with you and Norm and Courtney Thorne Smith. And I'll think that was a moment of my life when I was 30.
Yeah.
And I'm like 85 now.
My favorite story of all time is Pistorius.
Oh, yes.
The runner.
Tell who Pistorius is.
Well, you know who Pistorius is.
No, but for the viewers that don't know.
Who doesn't know?
Well, the viewers that don't know.
But hadn't you already started filming this movie long before that whole controversy began?
Yeah.
So what do you make of all this?
What do I make of it?
Yeah, what's the point?
The point of
they're
what?
trying to make,
Who?
So
you got to explain to the people.
No, they read the papers. They know.
Yeah, they know.
What about that Dormer? This guy who killed the cops?
Yeah, explain to the folks.
I don't want to explain anything. If you're going to say that after everything I say, I'm going to leave.
No, I've heard people say that.
This is the cheapest thing I've ever been involved in.
No, I've heard people say that.
If I didn't love you, I would be so gone now, I can't tell you.
Tell the folks at home who Jim Downey is.
Oh, he's the late writer. No, Jim was a writer on SNL back like at the beginning.
Yeah. That was one of the things I love so much is that Mulaney. I heard that Mulaney would write all the stuff for Stefan.
Tell the folks at home who Mulaney is.
John Mulaney.
People at home.
Kid. You know, I went to a tennis match in Indian Wells.
Yeah.
And I saw Rafael Nadal play. He's my favorite.
Rafael Nadal. Explain to the folks who Rafael Nadal is.
Oh, my God.
He was a manufacturer of turkey coops.
Now, can you explain to the folks at home what a turkey coop is?
It's basically it's 100.
I think that if Kim Kardashian were to go to Vegas, she could do Carrot Top's act and take things out of her ass. Am I going to have to explain everything to you?
No, to the folks, explain who Kim Kardashian is.
Never mind.
Mr. Reiner, FBI, may we come in? Oh, absolutely, gentlemen. I'm in my shorts. I was just woken up. They wanted to know if I knew.
Explain to the folks what the FBI is.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation.
How would you describe your comedy? Tell the folks at home.
Why would you ask me the worst question in radio to describe my comedy?
No, but tell the folks
Why
at
don't you
home.
describe Blue to the audience?
I'm going to tell you the greatest talk show in the history of talk shows was Mike Douglas.
Mike Douglas.
And his co-host was Sly.
Now, people are going to think that's Michael Douglas. You should probably explain to the folks.
Well, who's watching? Is this in the United States?
Well, I'll explain to the
folks. No, don't explain everything.
Mike Douglas.
Mike Douglas take everything out of it. There's no sense being here. I mean, the door's going to open, and there's the That's the Pope.
We should explain to the folks that was Michael Jackson.
Let's explain. Yeah, explain who Michael Jackson is to the people.
Everyone knows Michael Jackson. What are you retarded? Roseanne, this is what Kevin Nealon tells us. Tell him that story, Adam. He doesn't have his own anecdotes.
No. All my 90% of my anecdotes come from Kevin Nealon, but he told this real doozy about.
I should talk to him more
Yeah, you
often
should.
so
You
I
should.
can have some fun.
He said during Roseanne's
Roseanne
talk
had a
show.
talk show.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So one time, the guest was Joe Pantoliano, and she didn't know who he was.
You fucked it up! God damn it! Oh, motherfucker!
See? I'm a guest on there, and now it's time to introduce the next guest. And she says, "Okay, this next guy coming out, he's a great actor. He was in Risky Business. He's done all kinds of stuff. I just love him. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Pantoliano." And he comes out, and as he's walking across the stage toward the desk, she goes, "Oh, I know who he is. I know him."
You don't even have your own stories. You take other people's stories and fuck them up. Very good.
I'll tell you the story, but it's fucked up. But she's like Joe Pantoliano. She goes, "This next guy's Joe Pantoliano. He's great. He was in Risky Business, and you all know. Come on out, Joe Pantoliano." And as Joe Pantoliano was walking out, Roseanne said, "I know that guy." Now,
See, you already fucked it up.
Yeah.
So now when he told it the right way,
that's my role.
It didn't work.
Didn't work because he knew that she didn't know.
Don't ask him to tell any more stories.
Damn.
Or jokes or anything.
What do you have to say now?
I mean, I'm not a good,
anything.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, it's like.
Gilbert is not looking at your slow burn that you've been trying to perfect.
It's not, I mean...
Interesting story I say this week is that right on Rikers Island they banned like 2 months ago, they banned pornography, any porno magazines from the prison, because I don't know why they did it, but they had a compromise. They're allowing one porno magazine.
Only one? Huh?
Only one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the porno magazine that they're putting in is Hairy Guy's Ass Illustrated.
Really? Yeah. Well, if you're going to only allow one, I would think that's the one, probably.
It's a good magazine, though.
It is a good,
It's not. It's not all just pictures of Hairy Guy's ass.
The articles are good, actually.
Yeah. I just read it for Hairy Guy's ass.
Well, see, that's you, Andy. Just people are all different.
He was down before the show last week. He went to the Hairy Guy's Ass Mansion.
It was great. Why didn't you? Andy has all the fun. He gets to all the big celebrity parties.
Him and Jimmy Kahn.
You want me to call Don Omeyer right now and ask him if you could have your job back?
Sure.
Okay. Gary, let's take a break. Give me the phone number for Don Omeyer. Where is he? Do you have a number on him?
Lojo probably has a number on.
Lojo. Who's Lojo?
Lojo.
Is that the guy you're with?
No, she's my assistant.
Lojo.
Yeah.
Let me see her. Is she here?
Yeah.
Let me take a look at your assistant, man. What's that about?
She's just my
Is she hot?
assistant. No, she's not hot.
Really?
She's not, I don't want to say that.
You just did.
He just did. He goes, I don't want to say that.
No.
Is she like a sexy assistant?
No, I don't
What?
want to. She's a very nice girl.
Lojo.
So I don't want to say she's not hot.
You know what Lojo rhymes with?
What? Oh, bloke.
Yeah, well,
sorry.
It actually doesn't rhyme with that,
No,
does
it
it?
doesn't.
No. Lojo.
Yeah. I brought my friends Lojo and Frank Sebastiano and Artie Lang, my buddy that I did this movie with.
So a shout out to Jim Downey, and I'm thinking about him because Norm so loved him and admired him, and a shout out to a very special person, Laurie Jo Hoekstra, who was Norm's, right hand partner in crime, and she. I did have a chance to speak to her since this all happened, and she's just such a lovely person, and I'm thinking of her because she just did so much for Norm over the years, and Norm was so lucky to have her. So I just wanted to address those two people who I think deserve our love and thoughts right now. I was talking to Lori Jo, and I asked her if it's okay if I related this, and she said it was okay. But she said that not too long ago, someone asked Norm about the moth story that he told on our Tonight Show, and that she said, the guy wanted to know what made you have the nerve to do that, and that he said that, it was that goddamn Frank Smiley. He said, I was only supposed to do one segment. And then suddenly in the commercial break, Frank came over and said, you're doing another one, because whenever I had Norm, I was greedy. I wanted more Norm. I always wanted more Norm. And so he didn't know that we were going to ask him to do a second segment. He had nothing planned, absolutely nothing planned. And so as recently as not that long ago, I think this was a couple of months ago, he was telling somebody, damn it, that was Frank Smiley. Hey, get back out there. Conan wants more.
So he heard that joke from Colin Quinn. And he did the segment, and it was he had 7 minutes prepared.
Yeah.
And so he basically, you say, and then he's done. You say, we'll be right back with more Norm. And he goes, I've got nothing to say.
Yeah.
So then he remembered the Colin joke, and it was a 20-second joke. So he asked you, how long is the segment? And he was hoping you'd say 20 seconds.
Right.
But you said 7 minutes.
Yep.
So it became a 7-minute joke.
Yeah. I said to Lori Jo today, I said, on the flip side, because I brought this up, and I said, on the flip side, if in a magical world Norm had been presented with all of this incredible praise, he would have found a way to deflect it. Ridicule
probably would have
it.
made his skin crawl.
Yeah,
in some
exactly.
way.
And so, he wouldn't have this might have been the way he wanted it, but.
It's been a while, and I still like the way you look at me.
And we're going to read jokes. We read jokes.
I thought you were going to talk about this thing.
We're going to talk about the man. What about the man great?
Is that like a genital cleanser?
No, my God. What is the man great, you ask?
Okay.
Huh?
Fine, I didn't, but...
You didn't ask. It is 100% made in America. Cast iron grilling grates.
Iron. You don't pronounce it iron.
That's what everybody tells me.
It's the iron horse. Like Lou Gehrig was the iron horse of baseball.
Yes.
The word I-R-O-N is iron. No, iron.
Cast iron.
Iron?
Cast iron grilling grates that are
kidding when you say iron?
You know what? Don't be like fucking Larry King. That motherfucker, I say iron, and he's up my asshole for fucking 4 days.
It should be iron. That's what makes English the world's toughest language.
Yeah?
Right? Sure.
It is the
Because
toughest language
to
me,
learn.
it's the easiest. Man great. Great. Have you heard of the man great?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Where'd you hear about it?
On Adam Carolla's podcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that? Do you have a father? Man great is the perfect gift for this Father's Day. Is he alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. 100% made in America. If he was dead, it would have been a really bad moment in the commercial. Your dad's alive?
No.
Fuck. God damn it. I'm sorry about your dad.
That's fine.
Your father's dead. But you have children. You are a father.
Yes, and I'm not dead.
Yes.
Maybe you'll give me one. And
I'll give you one. Is your mom still alive?
My mom?
Yeah.
No, she's dead.
Jesus Christ, is any of your relatives fucking alive? It's man great. They are revolutionizing the way people grill. What, Adam Egan? It's true. You haven't heard of the revolution? You can put chicken on this or steak. That's not that unique. It has heavy duty grilling grates. Why are you laughing? You think the grilling grates are flimsy?
These are very heavy.
Yes, no, but that's part of the charm. It weighs a lot of pounds.
Is that heavy?
Yeah. Listen, man, what was that fucking Vegas story?
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
What is in that?
Again. It's revolutionizing the way people grill.
Jesus.
What?
I thought it was like a, all right.
You want to hear what it has?
Yeah.
It has heavy-duty grilling grates. Listen. No more dry meat. What do you think of that?
Good. You want your meat juicy.
Oh, come on now. Don't make it sound like a fucking fat, plumpy, delicious cock. No more flare-ups? You know, in your barbecues, all those big flare-ups? It was named one of 2012's best grilling accessories. There's more fucking facts about the man grate than about Nick. Why are you laughing? You're making a mockery out of the man grate. Chicken, steak, has never tasted so good. Hey, how about this? Each Norm Macdonald show order comes with a heavy-duty grilling brush.
Jesus.
You don't want to put that on your not dry meat.
Look at that. Those things are dirty.
No.
That's from the iron.
Are you sure?
Yes. Well, it's not from my cock.
What?
I just went to the bathroom. You say cock so much.
I'm coming in your butt.
Oh my God. Well, listen, man. Hey,
your mouth is my toilet.
Again. This commercial is like a mini-series. Are you a jingoist? 100% made in America. 100% cast iron. Mangrate.com. Thank you, Andy. That's yours. You just threw your own going away present with contempt to the floor. That was our only sponsor.
Oh, yeah, and you lost.
Yeah, now we found out we lost Mangrate as a sponsor. And then earlier today, I think we were told legally we can't say we lost them as a sponsor even.
Yeah, I think we were still waiting to find out if we were allowed to say that.
But anyways, that was
who cares?
Schwartzen.
We lost them.
That was Nick Schwartzen that fucked it all up.
Yes, I did. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
Yeah. And then if you want to give that to me.
Oh, I'll try. You want to do it? Hey, Norm Macdonald here in the Seattle at the Moore Theater. Everybody always wants to know what it's like backstage. It's sometimes better than this. Now, apparently I have a Seattle fan club. And I didn't know, I knew nothing of this, but they've sent me stuff, so I thought I would open it up live so that you see it the very time I see it. Oh, it seems to be a long letter. Oh, as the founder of the Seattle chapter of the Norm Macdonald Fan Club, and then if I find something else, we'll put it up. A picture of a lady. To Norm from, I don't know.
I got to meet Norm, and I also got to prove my fucking fanhood to him, and I made him happy. So it's really special, and I have it on camera. But my final photo on Tinder is a photo of Norm actually holding my headshot that I signed and left for Norm, a screenshot that he posted on his own Instagram story. So Norm never posted Instagram stories. And what happened is this. So I flew to LA one time, literally leaving letters at every comedy club I knew Norm frequented about my fan club and with little gifts. he never got them because when he made it to the Moore Theater, which I pulled every string I have in Seattle to get this damn gift for him in there, I designed a shirt for him and a shirt for his mom, a picture of them together with their favorite foods, a fudgesicle and a banana. It's really cute. And just to jump ahead, his mom actually wore the shirt in all the videos after that they ever made together.
Oh. Why did God make only one Yogi Bear?
Because when he tried to make the second one, he made a boo-boo.
It's like with comics, it's like you have to love doing what you do and actually do it.
You're so
you know what I
right.
mean? Like you can't just like
Like
be lazy. That skates by for when you're naturally funny, you can be lazy at first, but eventually you got to get your shit together and work. It's, you know.
A lot of people don't know that you're on the road like 300 something days a year. You're doing stand-up.
I was trying to, B.B. King told me he did 320 days a year. Big man, you know, with, you know, and he had to prick his fingers. Everybody used loose steel. So I said, I'm going to try beat B.B. King. If he can do it, I can do it. But I never got past 300 I did last year.
But it was kind of a lot. Wow. You're like the Jay-Z of stand-up.
These broken pieces I hold in my hands don't have a chance to mend at all. Before they get thrown into chaos again, I try to pretend I'm whole enough to stand in this world so unsteady.
We're back on the show. We're going to do jokes now. This is good, David, because you don't have to come and you don't have to, even though you're a fantastically funny guest. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, our guests aren't that funny.
Sure.
So we write jokes. Right. So, would you like to read one?
Yeah.
That's for you.
I'll play along.
A little louder.
This one, I don't know in this era. They announced there's going to be another Twilight movie, and the little girl inside of me is really excited.
I made a bad business decision, Adam Egan. Started an online business. You know what I sold? Brick and mortar.
That's pretty good. I like you gave it something, too.
I gave a little bit. Hey, listen, I may not have book smarts, but you know what I have? Supermarket flyer smarts. You know where I got them? From reading a lot of supermarket flyers.
That can't be one of the jokes, is it?
Jesus.
Dude.
Did you ever think...
I smell a mass firing. Is this going to go down as a test show?
No.
You better fucking air it.
Listen, did you ever think that I wanted to...
Jesus Christ. Test show, test show. I'm being tricked.
Hey, a new study shows 37% of people talk to their car. It's the first study ever conducted by the International Organization of David Hasselhoff. Listen, David Spade, it was great to have you on the show. Thanks a lot, everybody.
I do remember one joke.
Oh, really?
How do you get a tissue to dance?
How do you get a tissue to dance?
You put a little boogie in it.
We gotta throw that one out.
That's my kid's favorite joke. We tell it all the time.
Do you want to hear my kid's favorite joke?
Yeah.
Roses are gray, violets are gray, tulips are gray because I am a dog.
Is that like a haiku more than a joke?
A little bit of a haiku. But believe me, your children, we're back. Now, what we do here, Drew, is we, you know, sometimes guests aren't as fantastically charming and beautiful and with such a great sense of humor
Holy
as
shit,
you.
Norm, thank you.
However, we write jokes for them just so in case. So do you want? Would you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you? Okay, we'll start with Adam Egan. He'll read a joke.
Okay. I wear my hair in a big man bun to compensate for my tiny man hot dog.
Cocktail wiener.
Oh, that's much
Pretty
better.
Good. That was a much
Change
better
that.
tag. No, I will.
I don't think this is going to do much better. The president of ESPN says he quit the network because he was being extorted over his cocaine use. Cocaine also explains fuck it. Here's a joke for the great Drew Barrymore, maybe our finest comic actress.
Oh, you are.
Drew.
Did you know every planet in our solar system is named after a god?
I did not know that.
Except Earth, which is named after all that stuff on the ground. Okay, can I keep this?
You got
I love this.
Every day, Drew, I try to expand my vocabulary by using new words to give my arguments more verisimilitude. Today's word is expand.
Again, I don't get it.
I love people that say they don't get it because, you know, sometimes you tell a joke and they go, and then you explain to them and then they go, I don't like it. And you're like, you don't get to not like it. You didn't fucking get it. Okay. Here you go, Adam.
Stupid to not like it. No, you're too stupid to like it.
My father urged me to pursue my passion. That's why I'm here. I had to go into showbiz to make all the money I lost designing and marketing neckerchiefs.
It's always a good idea to stutter on the final word. You know, Drew, call me old-fashioned, but I long for the days when wives stayed at home and only cost 3 goats.
I get that one.
It was fantastic to have you here.
Thank you.
I've still got this joke. That's so sweet, honey. So here's your joke. Now, I want you to read ahead, and then as soon as you finish the joke, me and Adam Egan are going to rush out there and sing a little song.
You got it.
Okay, but read ahead.
Fuck it up.
Read ahead.
Nobody...
No, read ahead.
What do you mean?
Like read silently, read ahead, so.
Oh!
Yeah. But before she reads it, just thank
Thank you so much for being here.
So kind of you to come. Here is the final joke.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Am I waiting for you or are you waiting for me?
I'm waiting for you.
I finished.
You? Oh, no, you read. Drew Barrymore, everybody give her a hand. We're back only with enough time to thank Judge Judy. And we had one more question before you applaud. Oh, well, now I feel like a fool because this is not for Judge Judy. This is a question that's left over from another interview. Should I just ask?
Yeah, might as
Can I
well.
ask you this? I don't know if it makes any sense. What's next for Matthew McConaughey?
I don't know. What is he driving now? What is he driving now?
A Ford.
A Ford.
Yeah.
I don't know what's next. You never can tell.
Judge Judy, thank you so much, sweetheart. So here's the time in the show where we do jokes. And, you know, Dave doesn't even need jokes because he just says stuff and then everyone laughs.
Yes.
So here's a joke. Do you want to read the first joke?
Do I have to read them?
Yeah.
I mean,
no, you don't have to do anything.
If this is what is part of the thing, yeah.
Where are my?
I'll do a bad joke first, though. If Earth hasn't been visited by
Every other guest has done this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Earth hasn't been visited by super intelligent aliens, then who made all those inexplicable, perfectly strong... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then this is yours.
So the idea is I get 2/3 of the way fucking up.
No.
Throat?
No, you do your best.
I was once trapped on a desert island, and to be honest, the 5 albums I brought didn't help a goddamn thing. That's a very popular, long-running show in Great Britain.
British presenters, especially in the 90s, especially children presenters, turned out to be a cult of much evil. I don't want fancy things or fancy schmancy things. I don't even want fancy schmancy wancy things or fancy schmancy take a trip to Francie things. What I want is wasting your time and mine.
You're an infant.
Here, you read one.
A lot of people have. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I already fucked it up.
No, you didn't. Come on.
A lot of people are excited for self-driving cars, and so am I. Finally, I'll feel what it's like to kill without having any personal responsibility.
I had this conversation earlier today. We were on one of the freeways.
Yeah.
And I just posed the question, have we really verified the advantage, what it is for self-driving cars? Like your life would be easier because you don't drive.
I know. So I'd be perfect. I'd be the perfect person to try the self-driving car.
But how much difference is it from Uber?
Oh, well, I wouldn't drive it. I guess I'd be a self-passenger.
Well, no. In a self-driving car, the car drives itself.
Right. Why is it different than Uber?
No, I know why it's...
Well, first of all, the self-driving car...
I'm trying to understand what is the possible benefit to humanity if you see the 405 packed on a Friday afternoon with 1 million cars and nobody behind the wheel. Why not just a train?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
What is the benefit?
Well, the benefit over an Uber, which you probably wouldn't get a train. You probably wouldn't get a train or an aircraft. You know, it would probably be between a car and a taxi cab.
Mm-hmm.
I think the difference is that the self-driving car would not make racist comments every once in a while.
Easy enough to program in.
That's true.
You know what I did the other day? I had to go into Dick's. You ever been to
Dick's Sporting Goods? Well, first of all, I applaud them for not selling AR-57.
They used to, and they took them off the shelves. You cannot buy one there. Yeah. But Dick's, I love it because nobody works at Dick's. The customers help each other.
Right.
And
it's very true.
It's
Just
nice.
wander around.
Yeah. Hi, are you? So I go into the fishing department and I need some fishing items, little minor things. And then I go to the woman.
Fishing?
Yeah.
The woman standing behind the fishing counter, and I said, knowing the answer already, I said, "May I pay for these here?" And she says, "No. You go up there where the golf equipment is. You can pay for them up there." That's Dick's. That's just how they operate.
They do.
Yeah, nothing's easy.
It's up at that top.
Everything's the opposite of obvious. So I go up there. I put my fishing gear down on the thing, and the guy says, "Oh, you look like a fisherman," says to me. And I said, "Oh, thank you." I said, "You know, it's easier to look like a fisherman than it actually is to catch fish." And the guy says, "That's right." He says, "Hey, you look like David Letterman." And now I'm feeling that we're sharing a moment of good spirit, and I say, "I am." And then he says, "Not that I would know." What is that?
Alice in fucking Wonderland in there.
Well, it's Dick's. It's the magic of Dick's. What's up?
Hey, you ever think of going on stage and doing like when's the last time you ever did stand-up material? I remember you did that anniversary for the comedy
store.
The
20th.
Yeah. I wish I could. I admire people who do it. Like Seinfeld and yourself and Leno. There are guys, men and women, who love doing this, can't wait to do it. And when I was doing it on the road, every afternoon at 2 o'clock, my stomach would start to hurt because I realized I was just hours away from bombing.
Oh, yeah.
And that was my career. But some guys thrive on that. You don't get the stomach ache in the afternoon.
Do you? Oh, yeah, I hate it. And I remember
but you always prevail. You don't bomb, do you?
No, but I hate it. I get so nervous before. And then I remember the first time I ever saw Leno, he was backstage, and he's got 3 sandwiches.
That's right.
And then we're like, whoa, and the guy's calling his name. He's like, like, you couldn't even imagine it. You know?
One year when he was hosting the Emmys, and he and I were standing outside of the Dorothy Mahuna Theater, and he's out there eating. You know, he's just minutes away from going on stage to introduce Best Short for a part-time actor, and he's feeding himself.
Hey, what about this joke? If you can't handle me when I'm covered in the blood of a boar I've just sacrificed to the gods, then you do not deserve me during the bountiful harvest that will result. Nah, those things don't work out.
I'm not coming back, Norm.
Now he read the joke. I don't think we're coming back either. Don't say that at me. Here's the joke.
TV pitch, 3 words, young Gene Shalit.
I'd watch that. I would watch.
They are going to have to lease editing equipment for this show.
Oh, no, by the way, we have to go, Dave.
Yes.
We have to go.
Yeah.
But we made a song up to sing.
Oh,
what about
God.
this? Not for you to sing, though. You can just watch us. Male authors are obsessed. This is what, you know, going back to I don't know, Updike and Hemingway, male authors have been, you know. Anyways, male authors do tend to be obsessed with female bodies. Male authors obsessed with female bodies. Going on and on about webbed feet and soft insulated. I'm sorry, that's male otters. No, Dave, no. Dave Letterman, everybody. How could it end like that? He walked out of the show. We're back with the only Jane Fonda. By the way, I don't need a pickup line now that I have a giant Norm neon sign in front of my desk.
Why are you drinking Red Bull?
I love Red Bull.
Oh, Norm. I want you to stay healthy. It's bad for you.
Maybe you could change me.
Are you married?
No, I am not.
But you have children.
I have a boy, but he's 25. He wouldn't get in the way. And I love dogs. This reminds me, did you ever see the time that Phil Donahue had Marlo Thomas as his guest on the Phil Donahue Show, and they fell in love?
No, really? Oh. Oh.
Here's where we do the jokes. These are jokes that we just write them out on blue cards, and all we do is we say the jokes.
Okay.
So I'll do one just so you get the idea. I like my movies like I like my pasta. Meatballs, too. Okay, go on.
I can't stand stuck-up bodies of water.
Is that right?
It's like, get over yourself, Lake Superior.
Oh, get this, Jane. When I was a kid, I walked in on my parents having sex. It was the most embarrassing half hour of my life. This is what I saw. I walked in.
Your mom is lucky.
I walked in. I take after my father. Here's one for you.
You have a great profile.
I'm blushing. Really?
Oh. Yeah. Turns on. Yeah, it's, you know who you look like in profile? Brando.
Oh. Marlon Brando?
Yeah.
Towards the end?
I'm not kidding.
How did you... What does Brando sound like? Can you do an impression of Marlon
No,
Brando?
I can't do impressions.
I bet you can.
No.
Try Marlon Brando.
I can't.
Try.
No, I don't.
Try
I don't.
just for fun.
Stella!
Marlon Brando from Streetcar Named Desire. Jane, if you fight fire with fire, there's only one winner. America's powerful fire lobby.
Who writes these? My favorite NCAA teams all happen to be colors. Auburn, Navy, Sienna, and hot bubblegum pink.
Oh, they're very good, yes, they. Do you want to say it again?
No.
Oh, here's something interesting. You don't have to hold on to that.
I'm just trying to believe that somebody actually wrote that as a joke.
My palm reader told me that I have nice hands. Maybe the nicest hands she's ever seen. Also on Friday, I'm going to get hit by a train. But anyways, we have 2 more jokes. And then we're off to Vegas. Okay, so you can pick the joke like magic. Okay, I'll do the first, because then you'll do the last, and then, let's be honest, most people you ever see go skinny dipping are more actually going dipping. Let's just be. And now, Jane Fonda will do the last joke, so say your joke. And oh, before you say your joke, Jane Fonda, everybody! Right here! How about that? Oh my God, they love you. They love you. Can I kiss you?
If I could add one president to Mount Rushmore, it would be James Polk, because I'm interested to know what he looked like.
What did he look like? Let's do our song.
That's good thinking.
Okay, this is the segment, Chevy. We don't always have world-class comedians like you on the show. We often have people that aren't funny. So we write jokes. We write jokes, and then we tell the jokes. And then, you know, we all do it. You know, like Adam Eagle will read a joke. Go ahead, Adam.
Yeah, sure. So try to imagine how different our world would be if Mumford had remained childless.
Thad Mumford?
Thad.
Thad.
Thad?
Shut up. Okay, next.
You know, I've been jogging for a few months now, Chevy, and you might like to know that I recently set a personal record for a 5-mile run. 3 miles. But let me say this first. I am a gifted but self-taught composer.
Why don't you just wipe your mouth a little? Making me fucking sick.
Chevy, I am going to challenge you to do not John Belushi, but just get a laugh by going to sneeze, by putting that on your mouth. Just anything that comes to your mind. Help me! That's amazing. And this, thank you so much for being here, my friend. It was a great pleasure.
Done?
We are after you tell the jokes, but I just want you to get your due from the crowd.
Thank you.
And now the final joke by Chevy Chase.
To me, perfect sex is like a car wash. You start by lining up right and going in slow, and you finish when 3 Mexican dudes run up and furiously towel you off.
Chevy Chase, everybody, let's sing a song. Here we go. Now, we tell jokes. We have blue cards. Okay. On the blue cards, jokes are written. We speak the jokes. Some people read ahead. Some people like to go out on the wire and see what happens. Here's your first joke. Should I start? Maybe I should start. Yeah, I should start.
Show them how it's done.
This is not a great joke. I shouldn't editorialize. A storm picked up eggs and milk over the Rockies and is now battering the Midwest. It's a terrible. So that's not much of a joke.
That was the one you were going to give me to start it?
No, I was going to give you this one.
Jeez.
This one I like very much.
Okay, and do I have to do it with such gusto?
Oh, no.
Now, I ain't saying she's a gold digger,
You're not saying she's a gold digger.
But she does have several shovels, picks, and panning sluices strapped to her burrow.
Oh, well. She may, in fact, be a gold digger.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Here, you read one.
Do you know what they are?
They're jokes.
No, man. Have you read them before? I get
No, nobody's allowed to look at it. Read it, read it.
If you're one of those people who complains that CVS receipts are too long, you are gonna fucking hate books.
Why do you swear? Why do you swear? Do you need to swear? What about this
Is there
one?
a curse in that one?
No, but...
Wearing glasses doesn't always make you smarter. For example, you must wear them on your face. I'm missing it.
Well, if you wear it on another part of your body.
You must wear them on your face.
Ridiculous.
So I had to deliver that with a little bit more ignorance.
It's hard, it's hard. I guess you should, I guess you probably should push face.
Like that was like an important thing. Like
try it now, and just give everything to that one word, face.
Okay. Wearing glasses doesn't always make you look smarter. For example, you must wear them on your face.
No, nailed it.
Is that good?
That's very good. You know these donkey shows
I feel
down
like that's a pity laugh. Definitely this area was a pity. That was a pity. There was a couple genuine over there.
Sure.
Okay, M. Night. Take everything you know about bread and throw it out the window. Okay? Did you do that?
I did.
Great. Now, let me tell you about a little invention I made. Bread. It's all fun. Hey, who's this graffiti artist who draws chalk outlines of people in the bad parts of town? I don't like him. I like him. Yeah, once, you know, if you're sitting around with your thumb up your ass, how could you possibly think you were doing nothing? It just doesn't make... Read this a little bit in advance, and I think this might be the last joke. Oh, how about this while you're reading? Prison rapes are delicious. Prison rapes? Well, I'm sorry. Prison crepes. But this is sort of an interesting, this is sort of a joke and a Zen koan all in one. Listen to this one. And then right after you do this one, we're going to, the show's over, we're going to run over here and sing a song for 10 seconds if you'd be nice enough to just wait for that.
Okay.
Now, but first, before M. Night reads, or Night I call it, reads his final joke, did you like him or what? They loved you.
Thank you for having me.
They loved you.
You guys are so sweet.
They loved you, and I can't wait to see. I loved Split. I saw it last night. It was fantastic.
Thank you
so much. Okay, here we go. And everybody should see Split.
And Glass in 2019.
Yeah, January of, 19.
Oh, can't wait.
Here's the final joke.
Final joke. The inside of the human body is more of a miracle than you'd first think.
Even more of a miracle than you'd first think. Why is that?
Since everything goes on in there in total darkness.
Well, you never... What? Wait, no. Oh, cut it!
That can't be the way we end.
No.
I read it 3 times wondering if that was going to happen. And it happened as I saw it was going to happen.
Here's a very, very, you know...
Give me a
this is
guaranteed
almost,
one.
Okay.
This is guaranteed. Give me a guarantee.
A joke in the spirit of M. Night Shyamalan. Word M. Night Shyamalan to produce jokes rather than films. The joke might read something like this.
A lot of people stress out about getting crow's feet, but personally, I would be more concerned about their long, razor-sharp beaks.
Oh, my Lord! Let's do this. Hey, we're back with the fantastic Michael Keaton. So, you know, sometimes people come on, they're not as funny as you are, so we write their jokes so they can say jokes.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I thought this would be cool for you because it's the greatest joke teller ever, maybe, right? Okay, so here you go, Michael. Don't ever read it ahead, though. Should be a little louder, also.
Oh, gotcha, okay. No, I thought there was another thing, really. So this would be...
Oh, you think that? No, we'll get you.
No, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's true. But, boy, how my mom worked all day, cared for me, put food on the table, and killed all those drifters is really something.
But this one, you have to read ahead on this one.
See?
Because this requires a little bit of, this requires performance.
No one ever said it.
Because here's the thing. You have to then repeat those 3 words with a little bit of an accent.
Give me another.
I swear this will kill you.
Huh?
I swear this is going to kill. We're going to cut this part out.
Okay.
So, you see, he's a Russian guy that works at the fair, right? Life is fair.
Okay.
That's all he thinks in life, you know.
Okay.
He just knows.
Okay, we're back. I had a little coaching session, so I hope
This
I
will
come
crush so hard.
I hope I come through for you.
Watch how big they laugh.
You know, no one ever said life is fair, except for that Russian guy who worked at the fair. Life is fair. How about that for a Russian accent?
That was fucking awesome. That was so great. Hey, what about this? I want to coach a little person to become an eating contest champion, and I want to name him Noam Chomsky. What about this, man?
This is very good. Wait, ready? Sorry, let me do it. The most disturbing thing about Disneyland is seeing all those smiling people walking around wearing Mickey Mouse's severed scalp. And hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want the band to play me off. All right, am I done?
I had the best joke.
Oh, all right.
I was saving for you.
God, I don't know. I want to go off on that. That's
This is what we're going to do. We're going to do. I'm going to give you.
That was strong.
This is strong.
All right.
I would not lead you down a path astray. So I'm going to give you the strongest joke. I'll do one, so it'll be a palette. Okay. When Mozart would sit down to compose, this will be good for your son.
Okay.
When Mozart would sit down to compose a new piano concerto, he'd first pause, close his eyes, and say to himself, I better make this as hard as fuck to play. Oh, I thought that wouldn't work that well. Okay. Okay, this is the best joke for the best comedian that I've ever witnessed. And here it is. And also, thank you, Mr. Keaton.
Yeah.
Thank
you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
And here it is.
Red Bull for
right to that camera, right there.
All right. I wonder who's buried in the grave of the guy who invented the old switcheroo.
Hit it, boy! All right, we're back with Billy Joe Shaver. Now, this is the part of the show, Billy Joe, where we read jokes.
Am I slobbering again?
No, you're not. We read jokes off blue cards.
Okie dokie.
So you want to start?
Why not?
Why not? Here's a joke.
Okay.
You can read that.
I don't fat shame women because you can't judge a book by its cover. Of course, it's too damn thick. Nobody's going to read it.
Bill Joe, what about this one? This might sound crazy, but... Ah!
Yeah. You're right. Bad news for e-cigarette users. You look fucking stupid.
Strangely, the word Bell is in the inventor of the telephone's name, Alexander Graham Bell. Similar to the inventor of the fax machine's name, Benedict Thomas Gajing 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 Plot. What about this?
All right. Words cannot describe your beauty, Adam Eggett, but numbers can. You're a 4. But relax, you got a 5 head.
You got a 5 head.
It's funny and accurate.
Hey, I'll give you the last one. Are you ready?
I never was, but yeah.
Now, first of all, let me say, this has been a real two-holer of an interview. And give him a big hand, Billy Joe Shaver.
That's a mystery, man. It's a mystery.
Billy Joe will be doing the last joke.
All right. A bird in the hand is a good way to get bird flu, you fucking asshole. Get away from me, go wash your fucking hand.
Yeah, Billy Joe, baby! Let's sing. So, hey, we're going to read our jokes now.
Oh, all right.
Gosh, man, I didn't get to a very important thing.
What was the important thing?
Huh? So we're just gonna be. I'll read the first joke just to. Chess players think checker players are dumb, but I love playing checkers. Plus, the red ones are tasty. You like that one, Adam?
I do like that one.
These are cold clothes. This one is good, though. This one is good.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Nobody tells me what I can or can't eat, least of all some guy whose job is labeling packets of silica gel.
You know what silica gel is?
No. Is this like a regular feature?
Yeah. Because structure is so important. So you know how we end the show, right, Lauren?
No, I don't know. I've never seen the show.
You've never seen this show?
Been on yet?
Well, it hasn't been on
It
yet.
hasn't been on the TV.
How would I have seen it?
No, that's true.
I've heard about it, of course.
Yeah, but what we do is me and Adam Egan. This is Adam Egan.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
And this is Lorne Michaels, everybody. We go up here and we sing a song into the camera.
Jeez.
And then if you were just be kind enough to sit in your chair, it'll only take 20 seconds.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
One more time for Lauren, though. Come on, seriously.
I'd trade tomorrow for one more sunset from back then.
Well, it is finally official. Murder is legal in the state of California. A down-and-out O.J. Simpson, depressed that all of his money-making ideas have failed, has decided to go back to doing what he does best, killing people. And there's Charles Woodson. How about that? What a season he had. Great, man. He became the first defensive player to win the Heisman Trophy. And congratulations, Charles. That is something that no one can ever take away from you. Unless you kill your wife and a waiter, in which case, all bets are off. Just a word of advice. A new book claims that Madonna once smeared peanut butter all over John F. Kennedy Jr.'s body and then licked it off. Which just goes to show you, Madonna's a whore. And finally, Weekend Update would like to congratulate Madonna, who gave birth to a beautiful baby girl last Monday. The baby weighed in at 6 pounds, 9 ounces, making it the 4th largest object ever to pass through Madonna's birth canal. This week, in a secret ceremony in Australia, Michael Jackson was married for the 2nd time. Asked what makes his new bride special, the King of Pop said, quote, "She has taught me about the power of imagination, like imagining that a grown woman is a 10-year-old boy." You know he's a homosexual pedophile, right? You understand? Sources report that Michael Jackson's baby is due February 27th, and it's going to be named Michael Jackson Jr. Michael plans to be with the mother during the delivery, in his words, to make up for not being there for the Sources report that Michael Jackson's baby is due February 27th. It's conception. The last word was conception, so.
Michael Jackson? Yeah? Did you mean to say Michael Jordan there, or do you want to say Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson. He said, I heard a quote where he said, I don't care if my child is a boy or a girl, as long as it's a boy. He's going to name it. He said he doesn't know what he's going to name it. He said he thinks if it's a girl, he's going to name it Sharon.
Really?
Yeah. And if it's a boy, he's going to have sex with it. That's what he said. safer drivers, men or women? Well, according to a new survey, 55% of adults feel that women are most responsible for minor fender benders, while 78% blame men for most fatal crashes. Please note that the percentage in these pie graphs do not add up to 100% because the math was done by a woman. For those of you hissing at that joke, it should be noted that that joke was written by a woman. So now you don't know what the hell to do. No, I'm just kidding. We don't hire women.
I came in and he was supposed to be the my guide through SNL, and it turned out that he is a shit stirrer.
I'm not going to guide any lady through comedy. That would take me, first of all, I'd have to figure out how a lady could do comedy. You know? And then I'd have to... People often say to me, you know who the real heroes are? I go, are they the real heroes? They go, no. I go, oh, they're the teachers. It's counterintuitive that it doesn't seem like a heroic job, but yes. First of all, if you're a teacher, you get the same fucking vacations as a child. Like 4 months a year off. My vacation, I get almost no time off. We're 48 weeks a year. 4 weeks a year I get off. What about you? You're not one of those fucking teachers, right? You seem like a teacher. Now, are you a teacher? What do you teach? What grade? High school. What grade? What grade? No, but what grade? Not so easy when it's the other way around. It's always easy to ask the questions. The real heroes are the fucking students. You actually have to answer the question. Now, what grade do you teach? 9 through 12. So you need a grade 13 education. No, you're the real hero. No, you're the real hero. No, I'm just kidding. You're the real hero. Her husband's like, you're not the real hero. Shut the fuck up. Do you have a hero?
Norman Fell from Three's Company.
That's your hero?
Yeah. Mr. Roper. Yeah.
No, Mr. Roper?
Yeah.
That's not a good hero.
That's all I got.
Better than this guy's hero is some gay porn actor. Anyway.
What are you talking about? What?
I don't know.
Insane.
No.
What are you saying?
Let me tell you something about gay porn.
What's
Seriously. It's fine. That was a long one. Okay. No, I'll tell you something about gay porn. Seriously.
Okay.
That doesn't mean a guy's gay. I'm not saying that. Because a guy watches gay porn all the time.
Just cut to a single. Just of Norm, really?
Gay porn. I enjoy gay porn. I'm not gay. Gay porn is a genre that just cuts across all demographics. You know? Young people, old people, straight people, the gay people enjoy it. Everybody likes gay porn. But this guy really likes it. No, I don't know.
I heard patriotic music playing behind that speech.
No, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to talk about Bob Dole. This guy's my hero.
Ruined my reputation, you know.
I'll
Just
tell you
in
something.
passing.
This guy is not gay. If anybody's not gay, it's this guy.
Oh, I'm so...
Seriously.
I am so totally straight. Oh, yeah.
No, you are.
I love the ladies.
No, he does. No, he likes girls. He likes... Last week at a dramatic press conference about the crash of TWA Flight 800, ABC News correspondent Pierre Salinger displayed a document which he believes is proof that the jet was shot down
by a U.S. Navy missile. Later, he proudly showed reporters his solid gold Rolex that he bought on the street for just $15. That's one ugly bastard, isn't it? Here we see the president and the first bitch. Gosh, Hillary looks pretty in this photo here, doesn't she? Never realized she was such a looker till I see her here in this picture. But you see, the only way Bill Clinton, or Bob Dole can win, really, is if Bill Clinton is rocked with more scandals. You know, there's every day a new scandal comes up, you know. I heard this one today, terrible scandal, apparently. Way back when he was governor of Arkansas, Bill Clinton, apparently, he got really drunk one night, and he had sex with Hillary. Wow. That's no good.
That's a shocking, shocking thing.
Yeah.
And how long have you been married?
7 months.
7 months, which is a record.
No, this is the first. I've been married, Larry, but I've never been married.
Married.
This is married.
Married like...
She's my friend, like I love her.
I see. That's what Clinton says about his wife, isn't it?
In Whitewater News, federal regulators quizzed Hillary Clinton at the White House this week and gave her a perfect score on the lying section. She's a dirty liar.
You know, of course, they say the White House is haunted. Did you know that? And I thought this was kind of sad. I heard last night that President Clinton charged Abraham Lincoln's ghost $10,000 to sleep in his own bed. So that doesn't seem right to me, you know? I mean... But look, the president, you know, has come under a lot of fire for raising money, but you know, he's good at raising money. That's not a bad thing. Every president's done it. It's just that President Clinton is very, very, very good at it. Do you know he has organized in the past year over 100 fundraising dinners and over 200 fundraising midnight snacks? Did you know that? Is he laughing? Is he?
Okay, Norm, you're Canadian.
Yes, I am.
So what do you think of this whole presidential mess?
Well, I hope that the Democrats don't steal the election from the winner, you know, but who knows?
You like George Bush, don't you?
I love George Bush, man. He's a good man, decent, you know, none of this. Yeah, he's, you know, he's not a liar, a crook, murderer, or anything like that. So it'd be good to get the. See, I think we should get the homicide out of the White House and get like a fresh start, because we don't want any more murderers.
I think we should just go on to the next question.
Who are the murderers?
Yeah.
Oh, Clinton, he murdered a guy.
Yeah, you know, we're not allowed to, you're not allowed to put out no accusations without.
That's a little too far.
That's the way it does work.
Let's just go on to the next question.
Yeah.
This is not my week. What can I tell you?
Oh, it's not mine either, and I'm being very nice, okay? Be a good boy. Now, Norm.
Do you never hear that?
No. Listen,
No,
we don't need
I
to
don't want
talk
to get
about
into
this.
this, and I don't want to hear it, and this is not the place to make those accusations, and you're supposed to be funny. Let's get on to the next question. So get with it.
There you go.
This is a live show.
Not for nothing, Norm, but you have been properly chastised by Barbara. So I'm now going to ask the next question.
I thought it was a matter of record.
Shut up.
Shut up. Look,
Okay.
let me do this, okay?
I'll tell you what's a matter of record. You will not be invited back if you don't shut up. All right, now. Let's talk football.
All right, manslaughter.
Let's talk football.
Norm.
The people here asked me to do the show, you know, I gotta say, I felt kind of weird, you know. I don't know if you remember this, but I used to actually be on this show, you know. I used to do the weekend update news routine, you remember that? And, yeah. That's where I did the make-believe news jokes, you know? That was me, right? So then, a year and a half ago, right, I had a sort of a disagreement with the management at the NBC. I wanted to keep my job, right? And they felt the exact opposite. So you see, they fired me because they said that I wasn't funny, you know? Now, with most jobs, I could have had a hell of a lawsuit on my hands for that, but see, this is a comedy show. So they got me, you know what? But now, this is the weird part, right? It's only a year and a half later, and now they asked me to host the show. So I wondered, I go, hey, wait a second here. Hey! I go, how did I go in a year and a half from being not funny enough to be even allowed in the building to being so funny that I'm now hosting the show? How did I suddenly get so goddamn funny? It was inexplicable to me, because a year and a half, let's face it, is not enough time for a dude to learn how to be funny. Then it occurred to me, I haven't gotten funnier. The show has gotten really bad. So yeah, I'm funny compared to, well, you'll see later. Okay, so let's recap. The bad news is, I'm still not funny. The good news is, the show blows. All right, folks, we got a bad show for you tonight. Dr. Dre, Snoop Doggy Dogg, and Eminem are here. We'll be right back.
Norm fucks with people. First of all, when I say I love you, like, that's the truth. Like, being around you, your energy, it's fun. Yeah. But I had to learn a little bit. He used to come to my house. He would come to the house, and then he would say something about, like, I have to use a real example. Like, I'm very anti hitting kids at all. Just, okay, we don't have to get into it now. But no, I don't mean, of course not.
Really going out on a limb now.
No, everyone knows that we're not, there's certain people that go, of course not abuse, but a proper spanking. I'm against that too.
Oh, you're against spanking.
Yes.
You're against spanking.
Yes, even spanking.
With children.
Well, unless it's two consenting adults, I don't really have any.
Spanking. What about when they get you and then it hits the back of your balls?
Oh. That's just all great timing, because I don't know what you meant. Because you would come there and I said something about it and you went off how it's all right, and you, for like 45 minutes, we're like, Norm, he goes, well, kids, and I'm like, so then he goes, I'm just kidding. Then he goes off on an hour dissertation that was so articulate and so eloquent that it was said what I felt better than I could say it, so he was just fucking with everybody for 45 minutes. You think that'll never happen again? And it did. A month later, something came up in politics. You just throw stuff out there, and then you go, nah, and then you get everyone worked up.
I'm a provocateur.
With politics, it's like, I don't like to get into it that much anymore.
Yeah, let's not get into this shit, man.
Okay, buddy.
Because it's getting... I can see people not laughing now.
No, I mean, but laughter. But I know that you've gotten into a little bit of flack around it. But you're
flack around what?
Around politics.
What do you mean?
Well, just say you've said things that people have reacted to, but you're not like a political comic.
I'm not political. I've only said things on purpose to provoke people.
Right.
Once in a while.
You like doing that, though.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
But I've never. But I've never. Because I don't know enough. And because I don't respect political humor when it's nothing but gossip. Did you see Django Unchained?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You remember when Leonardo DiCaprio and the boys were sitting around watching the slaves fight to death?
Yeah, awful.
Yeah, awful. But isn't that what boxing is?
No.
You and your rich friends, you go to Vegas, you say, You say, bring up those poor black people from the ghetto. In the ghetto.
I don't think that's the requirement.
And a mother cry.
I don't think that's the requirement.
What's not a requirement?
You have to be African American.
But you have to be poor.
Okay.
Well.
It just so happens, I think. Maybe because that's a way out for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think it's cool that rich people pay money to watch two poor people fight to the death?
Well, if they're good, they won't be poor anymore. Mayweather was one of the top paid athletes last year.
Yeah. Yeah. And he lost it all on the Jaguars.
I thought we were going over my credits, and you've lured me into a discussion. You put me on the side of the argument.
I'm trying to say,
a rich white person oppressing young black
well, let me
males
say this.
into boxing. I don't know how I got.
I remember when we came in. It was you. Wasn't even Will. But the talk was all about David.
Is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
And I think in the first year, you proved to be the guy.
I did well. I will say
Name me another guy that had that many characters in the first year of Saturday Night Live, bar Eddie Murphy.
Well, I'll bet you Mike Myers did.
First year? Mike Myers, first year? Nothing.
Nothing.
What is your favorite project you've ever worked on?
This.
I want to talk about Del Close.
Favorite project I've ever worked on, there's tons. There's tons of them.
Yeah.
A recent one, and this is not just
So you don't understand the word favorite.
Wow. Is this called Norm's Hot Box today?
You're right.
No, but it's fine.
You're right. I feel like the guy that threw Cool Hand Luke into
the box.
Yeah. In a few words, tell us why Second City is so much better than the Groundlings or Upright Citizens Brigade.
Is it?
That's what he thinks.
He said, tell me why it is.
Yeah.
I keep getting put into this situation. Here's your argument you must defend.
I think women are hilarious.
Paul Westerberg. I do too.
Yeah, well, you haven't brought one up yet.
I haven't brought a woman up?
No, as a funny. I think women are really, really funny.
What does this have to do with the replacement?
He's trying to goad me into bait me into another argument.
No, because
I have to take the side that I don't want to take.
Because you're a comedy expert, and all of a sudden you're Kurt Loder. I mean, I want to hear about comedy, and I think women are funny. And I'm tired. You do think women are funny? This is a rather troublesome thing I've got to address. This was in Adam Eagle's dressing room. If you can read it, it says, ISIS hunting permit. I said, what does this mean even? ISIS hunting permit. Everyone would want to kill ISIS. And then you said, no, I wouldn't want to kill ISIS. Does that mean ISIS hunting permit? Does that mean that this is supposed to be taken as some sort of redneck thing?
Yeah, it seems like it would be on like
Why
a
would
redneck.
this be a redneck thing?
Well, it just seems typical of something you'd see on the back of a pickup
Right,
truck.
but I said after that, I said, but no, everyone would want to kill ISIS.
The thing is that somebody would use that as permission to kill Muslims, just because they couldn't differentiate between who is ISIS and
Why
who
would
is,
they not say Muslim hunting permit?
well, because they sort of look at all Muslims as being ISIS. You know, that's the problem when people want to deport all the Muslims from America. They think that they're all part of ISIS when in truth they're not.
His biggest fear is that ISIS or some terrorist group like that will get a hold of a dirty bomb and explode it over a major city within the United States and kill tens of millions of people. Because then the blowback against innocent Muslims would be absolutely terrible. Were you surprised by Brexit?
I was surprised by Brexit.
You
Thank
were,
you for
huh?
asking. Yes,
I wasn't
You saw it
surprised.
coming?
It took me a long time to understand what it stood for. Do you know?
Yeah, I don't remember.
To you. I'll whisper.
Good God.
I'm whispering.
No, all right, I'm listening. I'm trying to listen. Okay.
England's not doing well financially.
Right.
can't you get you call them your mates? Mm-hmm. They're friends. Yeah. Everybody else in the world. They call them mates. Sure. Get a couple of dozen of your mates and go down to that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
To what end?
Money.
Right. Are you an old sea captain? What is this shtick that you? Because I'm pretty sure I've watched some of these other editions of the show, and I'm pleased to see that I've broken from the rule of only having white blokes on the show, which seems to be you only have white men and Roseanne
because it's supposed to be a comedy.
Right. But it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be. It's alleged.
This week is Taxi Cab Appreciation Week, so to all you taxi cab drivers out there, I'd appreciate it if you'd take a shower once in a while. How's that go? PLO leader Yasser Arafat announced this week that his wife is pregnant. The happy couple said they really don't care if the child is a boy or a girl, just as long as it hates Jews. The United Paramount Network's new show, Star Trek Voyager, finished in first place Monday night with a 14.7 rating. For those of you who don't know, one rating point is equal to 950,000 nerds. Well, there's good news this week from strife-torn Ireland, where a historic peace agreement has just been signed. Gee, I wonder if anyone will celebrate by drinking. Angry over the Atlanta Braves and Cleveland Indians' use of Indian caricatures as logos, Native Americans showed up at the World Series tonight. They chanted for hours to protest Indian stereotypes, though it didn't help their cause any when it started to rain. In Nashua, New Hampshire this week, a high school student, Chris Connolly, while attempting to dunk a basketball, lost his balance, crashed down on the rim, and shattered 2 front teeth. Gee, I wonder if by some crazy chance Chris is white. Well, if I can be allowed a personal opinion, you know, I think Harrison Ford's new mustache works. And by works, I mean looks really gay. Well, this week, world chess champion Garry Kasparov defeated an IBM computer in their 6-game chess series. Experts are calling the encounter between chess wizard and supercomputer historic, because, for the first time ever, it brought together both geeks and nerds. In honor of this year's Academy Awards, Carnival Airlines is offering anyone named Oscar a free flight to or from Los Angeles. The airline had tried a similar promotion in the past for the Tony Awards, but according to airline spokesmen, they found that their planes were packed with too many, quote, greasy Italians. Last week on Larry King Live, Marlon Brando made the shocking statement that Hollywood is, quote, run by Jews. In response, outraged Jewish organizations made it snow in New York in April. In overseas news, an attempt to lift the ban on gays serving in the British Armed Forces has been defeated in Parliament. This raises a difficult legal question. How do you exactly tell if a British guy is gay? In Bridgeport, Connecticut, the Statakoti Indian tribe is seeking recognition by the Bureau of Indian Affairs in order to open either a manufacturing company or a casino. I wonder which one they'll choose. Manufacturing company or the casino. Despite recent criticism, the School Board of Oakland, California has voted to proceed with its controversial Ebonics programs for city schools. In fact, school board officials today announced the winner of the first citywide Ebonics spelling bee, fourth grader Soon-Duk Kim. Congratulations to Soon-Duk Kim. Good job. Potential jurors for the O.J. Simpson case were asked to fill out a 75-page jury questionnaire this week. In the entire state of California, only one person got a perfect score, Xiao Ming Wu, who after the trial plans to attend Caltech. In Michigan, state historical commission officials say they will not interfere with the building of a new major sports stadium, even if construction unearths historical artifacts. However, state Indian Affairs officials say that if relics from a Native American tribe are found, they would like to have the land set aside and designated as a sacred tribal burial ground / giant casino. According to the U.S. Bureau of the Census, California's population is expected to grow nearly 18 million by the year 2025. Also by the year 2025, it will be much easier to find a vacant apartment in Mexico. According to a new survey by the Women's Vote Project, women would be more likely to vote if they could send in ballots by mail or if polls were open longer. Also, more women would vote if you were permitted to bake your vote. They like to bake. Finally, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a man allowed his 8-year-old daughter to take the wheel of his car, and an accident ensued that damaged 7 other cars and injured 6 people, which once again proves my theory: women can't drive. 4 Wisconsin men have been charged with felony hate crimes after burning a man's buggy simply because he was Amish. If convicted, the men face up to 25 years in prison. But furious Amish leaders say that is not enough. They want the dunking wheel. On Wednesday, NASA launched the Space Shuttle Columbia on its 87th voyage. This trip by the shuttle will feature the first spacewalk ever by a Japanese astronaut who will get to take in the unique perspective of Earth from space. Gee, I wonder if there's any chance he'll take a picture. This week, computer hackers broke into Yahoo, the internet's most popular website, and vowed to unleash a crippling computer virus if a fellow hacker is not released from prison. Experts warn that catching these cyber terrorists will not be an easy task and may require the cooperation of both nerds and geeks. Safer drivers, men or women? Well, according to a new survey, 55% of adults feel that women are most responsible for minor fender benders, while 78% blame men for most fatal crashes. Please note that the percentages in these pie graphs do not add up to 100% because the math was done by a woman. For those of you hissing at that joke, it should be noted that that joke was written by a woman. So now you don't know what the hell to do. No, I'm just kidding. We don't hire women. I'm thankful for women.
Oh,
Conan.
there you go.
The greatest creatures on earth.
That's all right. We'll get behind that one.
I think women are more intelligent than men. Also, Conan, without women, there would be no cookies. I order a Polish sausage, you know, from this guy, you know, and so the guy says to me, you must be Polish. And I said, come on, man. I mean, come on. Think about it, what you're saying. You know, I'm trying to knock some sense into this fellow's head. Maybe give him
a wider world view, you know?
Sure, yeah.
I said, you think because I order a Polish sausage, I'm Polish. I said, what if somebody came in here and ordered French toast? Would you think he was French, you know?
Right.
I said, if a guy came in and he ordered a Cuban hamburger, are you going to assume he's a Cuban?
Right.
I said, I think it is absolutely ridiculous that just because I come in here, I order a Polish sausage, why would you jump to the fact that I'm Polish?
Right.
And the guy says to me, well, first of all, it's a hardware store.
How many Polish guys does it take to screw in a light bulb? The question cannot be answered because Polish people are so fucking stupid that no matter how many of them are available, none of them would ever be able to complete that simple task.
This is a meta joke. Have you aware of these meta jokes?
How many comedians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
2. One to do it, and the other guy to go, how long's he been up there?
I like that.
On stage.
Yeah, because they was going,
They're all like, how long?
Oh, that's a good one.
Polish people, I remember the Poland, do you remember they were trying to, had something, they were trying to land on the sun.
Oh.
I was going to say that the Polish government did actually try to land on the sun back in the
No, they didn't.
Yes, and they were ridiculed for it because they said you'll burn up when you come anywhere near. They said we're going at night.
Who?
Now,
Oh.
Baby, I'm right at say now. Ain't got no drugs on.
all attitude. You have to say this with attitude. So you have to read ahead and use your acting skills. I liked you in She Devil.
Thank you. A study has found that men are just as likely as women to spread gossip. At least that's what I heard Rick tell Brad, who, by the way, has a crush on Patty.
Oh, does she?
All the racial things against Asians. Yeah, can you tell me them?
Well,
I love when the
Guy
people do that.
Aoki got mad at me one time.
Why?
He's the head of the guys that get offended. In terms
So just
of
tell me some.
Well, he knows them the best.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
What about this?
Yeah,
I call it
write
the
them
G
down
word. The
Yeah.
G word.
Do you know the G one?
Oh, gook?
Yes.
Well, you just said that like it came out
That
so naturally.
slipped out. Oh, no, you're right about
You just said
that.
it just like secondhand.
I thought it was
Gook?
a term. I thought it was a term of endearment.
It's not. But can I tell you guys? Can I tell you guys
Yeah,
where?
you think that's like a fucking handshake.
Tell me some of the Asian things that like.
Like what you would call a guy.
Small penis?
No, like
names.
Names, yeah.
Oh, well, yellow. Yeah.
Yellow?
Man.
That's just what
Yellow,
you
no, yellow
said.
man, that's what you said.
Guy
You made that
makes
up.
them
Oh, no,
Hey, yellow man, get out of my bar. I've never heard that.
No, that was just
Guy
my
runs
favorite.
out of the old one, so he has to make up a new one. Come on.
In a highly unusual ruling, the California State Supreme Court declared this week that O.J. Simpson attorney Alan Dershowitz is, quote, one ugly bastard. Meanwhile, Simpson Dream Team attorney Alan Dershowitz was back in the news this week, and good Lord is he ugly. Take a look at the guy. I mean, this is an ugly, ugly guy. No two ways about it. An ugly character. All right. It was reported this week that Simpson prosecutors Marcia Clark and Chris Darden often passed sexually explicit notes back and forth at the trial. Notes which discussed each other's, quote, turn-ons. And according to the notes, both Darden and Clark are turned on by the same freakish thing, Alan Dershowitz. Last week at a dramatic press conference about the crash of TWA Flight 800, ABC News correspondent Pierre Salinger displayed a document which he believes is proof that the jet was shot down by a U.S. Navy missile. Later, he proudly showed reporters his solid gold Rolex that he bought on the street for just $15. That's one ugly bastard, isn't it? Washington Power to some Mary Madeline and James Carville are expecting their first baby in July. No one knows if the baby will be a Democrat or a Republican, but doctors are sure of one thing. It will be weird looking. Leona Helmsley fired a maid this week for stealing her Victoria's Secret lingerie. And you think she looks hot here, huh? Imagine, if you would, with the... This week, President Clinton made history when he nominated Madeleine Albright to be first female Secretary of State. Responding to critics who say that she is not the best choice, the president insisted, quote, "She looks a lot better after a couple of drinks." Meanwhile, Republican hopeful Phil Gramm says that Bob Dole should not get the nomination because he backed President Clinton's plan to send troops to Bosnia. Dole responded that Gramm should not be nominated for president because, well, look at him. Take a gander at the fella. Incidentally, Ms. Maston will be represented in her civil suit by feminist attorney Gloria Allred, who is also quite unattractive. No box of chocolates, that one. The most famous vineyard in France, Chateau Mouton Rothschild, has been getting complaints about a new wine label which features a sketch of a naked woman. It should be noted, however, that the sketch is of Sally Jesse Raphael. You don't want to see, nobody wants to see that. For the 5th year in a row, People magazine has named John F. Kennedy Jr. one of its 50 most beautiful people. Meanwhile, Big Red Nose magazine has named Ted Kennedy one of its 50 faces most ravaged by drink. Former Interior Secretary James Watt was indicted this week for still having a large light bulb-shaped head. To discourage worship of the Dalai Lama, the Chinese government has banned all photos of the exiled Tibetan leader, except for this photo from the 70s. And filmmaker Ken Burns announced that following his baseball series, his next documentary project will be a 12-hour, 8-part history of the dorky haircut. The first deaf Miss America, Heather Whitestone, was crowned last week in Atlantic City. Although completely deaf, she is an expert lip reader. Personally, I don't think she's that pretty, you know. Not my cup of tea. According to an obscure 14th century law, British Army Captain James Hewitt could be hanged for having an affair with Princess Diana. The punishment for having sex with Princess Diana is death. The punishment for having sex with Princess Anne is having sex with Princess Anne. Senator Strom Thurmond, at 94, the oldest person ever to serve in Congress, has been hospitalized this week with a bout of the flu. Doctors who examined the senator thoroughly got kind of nauseous. No matter how hard he tries not to, House Speaker Newt Gingrich just continues to scare the bejesus out of little kids. In a recent interview, tenor Luciano Pavarotti says that he is so in love with his new girlfriend that he likes to run nude on the beach with her. Read all about this in this month's issue of Things That Make Me Vomit. That picture makes me vomit as well. A new development in the Marv Albert story. This week, his accuser, Vanessa Perhatch, decided to go public, allowing news agency to print her name and picture. Following the publications of the photograph, legal experts were left wondering, who was the real victim? Not easy on the eye. Well, it's official. Sportscaster Marv Albert, convicted last month on assault and battery charges, will serve no jail time. But the big story was outside the courthouse, where the second accuser from his trial, Patricia Maston, showed her face in public for the first time. This new development had legal experts asking once again, who was the real victim here? A celebrated Hollywood cosmetic surgeon whose clients include Michael Jackson, Phyllis Diller, and Joan Rivers has been accused of fondling patients while they were under anesthesia. The case has legal experts wondering, who is the real victim here? This week, a milestone in rock music. R.E.M. drummer Bill Berry has announced that he is quitting the band. Berry, who has been with R.E.M. for 17 years, says the decision to leave was entirely mutual between himself and his giant eyebrow. They talked it over and they decided it was best for both of them. An extremely rare albino lobster found recently in Maine will not end up on a dinner table, but will instead live out its days in a private aquarium. The lobster has already been flown from Casco Bay to Texas, where it will be lovingly cared for by rock legend Johnny Winter. Finally, in entertainment news, there are rumors that actor Don Johnson is dating 71-year-old San Francisco socialite Denise Hale. An observer who spotted the couple necking in a restaurant will have trouble getting an erection for the rest of his life. Well, finally, the Guinness Book of World Records announced this week that Gul Mohammed of New Delhi, at 22.8 inches tall, is the shortest man in the world to have Eddie Murphy's head. Earlier today, the biggest auction ever of Beatles memorabilia took place in Tokyo. Among the one-of-a-kind items on the block were Paul McCartney's birth certificate, a white Mercedes-Benz owned by John Lennon, and rarest of all, a photo of George Harrison not looking haggard. Have you ever seen one when you think about it? In a recent interview, Paul McCartney confessed that Bob Dylan turned the Beatles on to marijuana. In return, George Harrison turned Dylan on to looking old and haggard.
I've never seen a picture of George Harrison not haggard.
He's somewhere, he's be-haggard. He's like beleaguered and haggard. Like he's haggard with a beleaguered
Be-haggard?
Yeah.
I just want the new people. Oh, hey, guess what? There's a young girl that's middling attractive that swears a lot. Let's get her. Right? Is that the new fucking thing?
Yeah.
Sarah Silverman, hysterical.
Right.
Who's funnier than her?
Nobody.
No, except dudes. But,
Nobody.
but I think she spawned these other ladies that they forget that she's funny, and they think the whole point is just to be
semi-hot,
attractive, and then talk about sucking cock. And
you got to show
shit.
a lot of leg. You got to show a lot of leg with little skirts on, and then talk about sucking cock and manipulating balls with your hand, and it's hysterical.
Bring back Phyllis Diller. Some ugly old bag. Rosemary.
Rosemary.
Those are the funny ladies.
Wow. Whoa, that is old.
The funny ladies always used to be ugly old bags. Or Roseanne. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. Of all the people that you've ever interviewed over the years, how many people would you say you've interviewed?
40,000.
40,000.
That's what they figure 40 years, about 1,000 people a year.
40,000 guests. Now, who was the physically ugliest guest you ever encountered? The ugliest.
Ugliest.
The Elephant Man. You ever interview the Elephant Man?
No, we tried.
He was ugly.
But we didn't do it. We almost had Siamese twins once.
Really?
Didn't do them.
You're saying Siamese twins are ugly?
They were connected at the head.
And that
would have been difficult.
Not attractive to you?
No.
Would you marry a Siamese twin?
Now stop that. I didn't come here to be insulted.
No, but
all right.
So you never interviewed
I'm
the
trying
Elephant
to think if you asked. No, I did not interview the Elephant Man. I'm trying to think of the ugliest man I have ever interviewed. The ugliest man. Who's the guy who produces Saturday Night Live?
Lorne Michaels.
That's the man.
Yes, I've met him. He is
hard to look at.
Not easy on the eye.
No, not. It's hard to interview people like that.
Not easy on the eye. So you're saying, Larry King, that you find conjoined twins ugly?
At the head, yes.
At the head, they're ugly.
At the hip, they're not ugly. But at the head, it's grotesque.
It's grotesque.
Don't you think it's grotesque?
No, I find all humans beautiful.
Larry, that's why we love you.
In a recent interview, Jane Pauley recalled how back in the 70s, she coined the phrase bad hair day. In another recent interview, Larry King recalled how back in the 70s, he coined the phrase bad face day.
And on the American side, writer, critic, and broadcaster Joe Queenan, and from Saturday Night Live, Mr. Norm Macdonald is with us. So let's get on with the headlines here. We've met everybody. Lowry, let me bring this up to you. Definitely the biggest piece of news in the world this week is this headline right here. Take a look.
Yes,
She's Madonna now. It's about Madonna having a baby,
yes.
which to me, with all the sex she's had, law of averages, I would think. So why do people care about
this?
this?
The amazing thing, of course, is that she actually had the baby herself. Surely a woman with that degree of wealth would pay somebody else to look fat for 9 months. I mean, she's had to hide away, hasn't she, for her entire pregnancy, because, you know, most women, their ankles swell a little. This woman's neck swelled. I mean, you know, she looked horrendous. According to there's been much talk, obviously, about the naming of the baby, Lourdes, and the Vatican are not terribly happy about that.
Did the Vatican actually have a response? Did the Pope come out and go, she did what?
I think she should be congratulated on. Madonna should be congratulated on choosing this name, because here's a woman who's spent her entire life, basically, throwing open the door to her boudoir to any sexual pilgrim who happens to be passing. And so she calls her daughter.
You know what? For all the talk of that, I don't know one guy who's done her. You know? For all the talk of, oh, Madonna has everybody, me and my friends are sitting around going, hey.
But the sad fact is...
Where's our turn at the deli counter?
The sad fact is the one guy who has done her, as he so sublimely put it, he's been told that she's not interested in him anymore. So this guy has got to live with the fact that he's given birth to perhaps the most famous baby in the current times, you know, in the past few years.
Our savior.
Well, precisely. Everybody knows that.
That's what happens to every man after his wife has a baby. This is no exception.
I think we've taken a turn for the bitter.
Well, I think most women, after they've had babies, are less interested in their husbands for a while because they're tired, you know, they're worn out.
Well, plus they've had like a 6-pound thing go through the birth canal.
All right, well, let's move on, shall we? Before this really degrades. Joe, this seems to make perfect sense. Here's the next headline. Handguns outlawed. Now, this is in Britain. They've outlawed handguns. Why can't we ban guns in this country? What's our problem?
Guns are part of folklore, you know.
Folklore?
Yeah, I mean, people have always thought, you know, the founding of the West and everything, and all the lunatics in America really believe that if you have a gun, you can defend yourself against the government if the government comes. So I don't think...
But hoop skirts are a part of folklore, and we don't wear those anymore.
You make a good point.
Norm, would you ban guns if you...
No, not in a million years. I got a gun. I own a gun.
All right.
That's a bit worrying, don't you think?
Well, guns, you got to have guns on account of, what if another character has a gun, you don't have a gun?
Now, that's an interesting point.
Guns really are horrible, and they should be banned in all countries. You shouldn't have one.
Oh, I would love it if I was the only guy to have one, to tell you the truth.
Looks like Norm would be getting a lot of free lunches with that one.
You see, it's called the right to bear arms, isn't it? Isn't that supposedly
we have a constitutional
the constitutional precept? Oh, the right to bear arms, but actually, it's the right to kill people. I mean, it's so simple. That's what a gun does.
I think you're just bitter because our right that we had got us our country. I mean, let's face facts. If we didn't have guns 220 years ago, you guys would still be taxing the tea. But we had a couple of, you know, we had a couple of rifles. We marched down. You guys wanted to walk in single file. I don't know why you did that, but you did. And
if we hadn't taught you how to use the guns in the first place, then you wouldn't have been able to.
Oh yeah, like Geronimo didn't teach us how to shoot straighter than Lord Cornwallis. All right. Felix, we got some more headlines going here. Have you had one of these in England? Million Man March in England. Are there a million black guys in England to have a march? Or do they have like 100,000?
I think actually there's about 5 of us.
Oh my God.
Things are pretty depleted right now, what with me being over here. The way it was perceived, certainly by the majority of people in Britain, was actually a little bit distorted, because I think there was this notion that it was some kind of anti-Semitic initiative, and that Farrakhan is viewed in that way. Now, I don't know enough about what he's been saying recently.
No, I think he loves Jews. I've seen him. In fact, the other day he had a bagel with a schmear. The guy loves the Jews.
Now, I think it's stupid for minority groups, Jews and blacks, to, like, not get on because, hey, we all know about persecution.
I stayed indoors that day. You know, I just try to stay out of the way when these seminal events occur that can't do me any good. See, I'm Irish American, and the great thing about being Irish is that you can claim to be a minority, but you still control the police department. So you don't have to worry about anything.
Let's go. Finally, Norm, this looks like the election has finally got exciting as Bob Dole got dirty. Gloves are off. What took Bob Dole so long to get nasty in the campaign?
It took him a long time to get his gloves off because of his one arm that doesn't... So he's like, oh, can you help me with my glove? Coming off here. Very well.
I feel shame and yet delight.
That man lost that arm at the Battle of Anzio fighting the Nazis, and you make fun of him like that.
No, I love Dole. I'll vote for Dole. He's the best man, you know.
Norm, I hate to say this, and I know this to bring this up, but I don't think Canadians can vote in our elections. We appreciate your support and your enthusiasm.
I'll tell you, I can't vote in the election, but I can pay the huge taxes to Clinton.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country. All right. Do you believe Dole has gotten nasty too late? Have you seen Dole get nasty?
This man is not capable of getting nasty. From the perspective of all the way across the Atlantic, you know, he just appears to be this doddery old guy who falls off the edge of stages occasionally. And that is largely what we're seeing.
Well, you see, Dole has got a bad image problem in Britain, really, because Dole means unemployment benefit in Britain.
Yes.
So it's like, hey, I'm going to really sort the economy out. My name's Mr. Unemployment Benefit. You know? Doesn't compute.
I think Dole didn't go on the attack as much as he could have because there's scandal after scandal after scandal with this Clinton character, you know. Yeah. And I was reading one this morning. They said Clinton, apparently back when he was governor of Arkansas, you know, back then, he got real drunk one night and apparently had sex with Hillary.
Well, let's see what all this negative stuff is about. They say Dole has gone negative, and in Britain, apparently, a picture of Tony Blair with red eyes caused a major controversy. But in America, viewers have been exposed to $450 million worth of political ads, 90% of which are negative. So are we just mean people? You know, why are we being shown these things? Let's take a look at some.
Dole voted to raise payroll taxes, Social Security taxes, the 90 income tax increase, $900 billion in higher taxes. And look closely at his risky tax scheme. He'd actually raised taxes on 9 million working families. Bob Dole, 35 years in Washington, 35 years of higher taxes.
We send them off to school, and we worry. Teenage drug use has doubled since 1992. And Bill Clinton, he cut the White House drug office 83%. His own Surgeon General even considered legalizing drugs. And in front of our children on MTV, the president himself.
If you had it to do over again, would you inhale? Sure, if I could. I tried before.
Bill Clinton, he just doesn't get it. But we do.
They say American people hate negative advertising, but yet it's shown to work. So what's the...
I can't believe people think that that's particularly negative.
That's not negative.
When Andrew Jackson was president in the 1830s, they said that he was a bigamist. They said that he'd murdered a minister. That he went to his deathbed convinced that the critics had killed his wife because of these accusations. We don't have anything like this. Grover Cleveland was accused of having an illegitimate child, which he had. Warren Harding was accused of having a mistress. You know, there were all kinds of accusations, which he had. But there were all kinds of horrible accusations about guys, and then they've got this kind of stuff, which is where, you know, Bill Clinton once said that he almost inhaled marijuana. I mean, I don't. This whole story.
You think we've actually gotten kinder, that we're not nearly as negative as we used to be?
I just think these commercials just suck. And that's the issue, is that the commercials just suck.
So would you like to see what, like singing raisins for the government commercials? What do you need?
I'd like to see really nasty. I'd like to see ads where they said, Clinton, you know, this is the motel, this is the desk clerk. He paid $27.95. Here's the receipt. Here are the sheets. You know, that'd be negative. You know.
Do they do negative now? This. What was it, Tony Blair? What was it?
Yeah. These were ridiculous. All they did is they sort of cut out, he got a picture of him, cut out his eyes, and then put somebody else's eyes, they're coloured red, upside down. I mean, you know, it was a joke. what I would like to see is a bit
But there was
more...
an outcry, am I right? There was an outcry against negative advertising. So will negative advertising never come Britain's way?
Well, we already have negative advertising, but obviously it is more muted. But simply that's because there isn't the money in Britain to engage in the vast amounts of advertising that you have here. But we also happen to have much better advertising for other products. Our ads are far better than yours. I mean,
But our products are far better than yours.
No.
You know, like we've got cars.
It's got a point. What would you rather have? A song about a car or a car? You know? I think we've really been able to foster some understanding here. I expect to fire on Yorktown any minute now.
I think
You're whinging again.
The thing that's happening that we are sort of catching from America, which is rather worrying, is that we're starting to do these fake documentary type ads for politicians, and they're all very, the violins are playing, and that, I think, is about the worst kind of political advertising, because you basically you want to throw up as soon as you see it.
What would you rather see for your party political broadcast? Would you rather see a guy come on and go, we don't know what we're doing?
I like that ad where they go, hey, check out this guy's eyes. Look at them.
Yeah, but you see, I think, if you're in an environment, which is the case in Britain, where political analysis or acute questioning of politicians takes place a lot by journalists, where, for example, even the Prime Minister can go into a television studio and be really grilled seriously about what he's done. And sometimes to the point where it happened a couple of weeks ago, a politician was so badly grilled by a journalist that he rang up the BBC saying, what the bloody hell is going on? How dare they speak to me in this way? If you've got that kind of rigorous political examination of what's going on, the advertisements become irrelevant.
We don't have intelligent journalists like that. We have people named Koki. You know, we have, like, the President of the United States comes in and gets interviewed by somebody named Koki. And Koki asks really hard questions. Then, you know, no politician in America would submit to intense grilling because we don't have any journalists who do that. We have,
you don't think Sam Donaldson is a relatively intense journalist as far as politicians are concerned?
Not by English standards, no. Those guys are really tough. Everybody over here is a cream puff compared to them.
Right.
They are.
While Americans are pessimistic about politicians improving their lives, they're very optimistic about books, audio tapes, and videos improving their lives. Yes, the self-help movement is alive and well, with many Americans believing, I could do anything if I only knew what it was. We asked Lori Pike to go and talk to some losers who buy this kind of thing.
How do you create an extraordinary quality of life today?
All right, let's see what we got here. Handbook of coping, that'll be useful. Panic no more. Nasty people, how to stop being hurt by them without becoming one of them. I'll try. Don't blame mother. Listen up, girlfriend. Lessons on life from the Queen of Advice. I am right, you are wrong. Definitely take that one. The Anger Workbook. I'll start with lesson 1. With all these books, are we really coping with our problems, though, or are we just thinking up new ones?
Well, I have a collection at home myself, and that seems to be the only kind of reading I do these days. My feeling is so strongly that while you have oxygen in you, that the whole point of being on planet Earth, why we all really burn to get here and to incarnate into these families that are so troublesome, is to work things out.
I bought the book because I feel like there's something in my life that has been holding me back success-wise in my career. I'm an actor, and it's helping a lot, actually. I just finished shooting a film, and I just booked a commercial just now.
People collectively again are saying, you know what, I am entitled to a healthier more fulfilling life. I am entitled to love. I want to have a career. I mean, look at this section here on ethical business and right livelihood. I am entitled to love my work. I am entitled to have friends that I adore.
Did you think and grow rich after you read Think and Grow Rich?
Absolutely.
You did?
Absolutely. I created my company 4 years ago, right after I read Think and Grow Rich. So I bought a self-help book to help myself. It works.
Personally, when I see people reading self-help books, I'm always a bit suspicious of them, especially the ones that say get rich quick and how to, like, enter your inner self in 5 minutes.
Earth is an anagram for heart, E-A-R-T-H, and heart being H-E-A-R-T. Everyone on Earth is working on their heart chakra center. What is the #1 killer? Heart disease.
I'd like to see more of self-help.
I'd like to see more security in the bookstores. That's what I'd like to say.
I really think that 30% of the people in any society are jerks. And you just want to try to keep that potential down, that number down. 30% of the people...
30%.
Obviously, Nazi Germany had a higher percentage.
Right.
But 30% of the people in any society are jerks. And as long as it doesn't go above 30%, that's okay. So people reading these books are jerks. So don't worry about it. If it gets up to like 50, 60%...
So these books are not helpful. They're not making us
So
happy.
they don't have any effect on really cool people like us who have our lives totally
So
together.
that means like one of us is probably a jerk.
Although these books are starting to sell in Britain now, the one about women are from Venus, men are from Mars is doing very well.
Which, by the way, is not true.
These self-help books are very, very American, because if you read our advice, most of our agony aunts, they're very sort of like, dump him, he was obviously no good for you, and go and find yourself another man. Whereas if you read these books, it's all like, well, what happened in your childhood, and what kind of personality you're on? You know, this is all useless information.
Nobody wants to take responsibility, you know? It's always like, hey, my dad, anally raped me or something, you know? I mean, who of us haven't been anally raped by their fathers? I mean, really.
Yeah, you should get over it, shouldn't you?
American self-help books are all about getting rich, and because English people have such lower expectations, like you don't have books like How to Get Rich in a Year, it's like How to Get 5 quid ahead by Thursday, you know, How to Win 7 pounds in the lottery.
It's actually...
How to save 40 pence on that next sandwich.
You see, actually, in Britain, the notion of self-help, it's not like, hey, all this stuff about finding your inner self and all that. It's things like, hey, you know, I really want to learn to make really good mayonnaise or something, or...
it's pragmatic. You're saying you're pragmatic.
Or grow nice turnips, or great big cucumbers, you know, something that's useful, you see. There's a whole notion that... Well,
do you think it's the context of the society in that we've had it so easy here in America that we've had a chance to become this self-involved, whereas, let's say, for instance, Britain, or, for instance, Japan, where they had an atomic bomb dropped on their heads. If you have an atomic bomb dropped on your head, it's hard after that to go, well, I'm afraid to love. You know.
I was surprised to see on the film that there were men buying these books, because certainly in Britain you'd never get a guy buying any of those books.
In England, you're encouraged to be emotional about very little, or to express emotions about very little. One of the things you can be emotional about is sport, occasionally, football particularly, or animals. You know, you can get excited or emotionally in touch with that.
Right.
Perhaps I said the wrong thing when I said excited with animals. I didn't mean that. But you can get emotional about them. I mean, like, you could be talking to yourself in the street and, like, going to the toilet in your trousers and, you know, kind of totally insane. And everyone goes, oh, well, yeah, High Court judge, you know, fine, you know. But if you're sort of even mildly thinking about going to therapy, oh, well, you're a nutter. You're a complete nutter. So there's a strange imbalance. There's almost like a prejudice against it.
Because self-help, in essence, you wouldn't need a book, would you?
I'll tell you a good self-help book.
Yeah?
Holy Bible.
Worked for me.
Norm, I know you. I know you've never seen the Bible.
I've seen the Bible, those hotel rooms you can
See, that's an interesting point, though. If you're not in therapy and you're not taking drugs, where are you going to go to ease your pain? Perhaps the church. Unlike in Britain, religion in America, big business and growing. So if you need a few tips, here's how the church is aggressively wooing new customers.
World Reach. It's about preaching the gospel
It's about producing television specials. It's about providing hope through Operation Blessing. But mostly, World Reach is about Jesus.
Father, in the precious holy name of Jesus, we pray right now that your power will come into the lives of people who are watching this program.
All it takes is just 65 cents a day, $20 a month, because Jesus is the answer.
Touch their bodies, heal them in Jesus' name. Restore that skin to normal.
In the name of Jesus, receive an answer to your prayer. Terry, do you have something?
You've suffered for a long time from a ringing in your ears that's very annoying, and God is releasing that for you right now.
Seeing what appeared to be a golden opportunity to share the gospel with a fairly captive audience, Pastor Perry Harrison started using the church's loudspeaker to expose the students to Christian music.
The Lord right now is setting you free from that terrible pressure in your head.
In America, we're spoiled. And we have everything in abundance. But here, they don't have anything. And the most we can give them is hope in Jesus.
Now, if you prayed with me, it's the most important prayer you ever prayed. I want you to do something about it. I want you to call us, tell us you prayed. For those who contribute, we have something called Jesus is the Answer. And we also believe in the Great Pumpkin and the Tooth Fairy.
Well. Norm.
Yeah.
In the United States, religion, big boom in business now. Are we just a pure and moral people? Is that the situation here in America?
I don't know. You know, like you always hear people saying they're Christians,
yeah,
and then they don't read the Bible. It's insane.
Well, they say 90% of people have a Bible.
Have a Bible, but you figure you read it. You know, like I mean, they get the Bible, and it's supposed to be the Word of God. And they go, yeah, I'm going to get to that. I'm reading this Grisham thing first, and then I'll get to the God thing after, you know. God, he wrote a book, too.
Is religion in decline in Britain? Is it, because here it's obviously booming.
I can't tell you how stunned I am by the fact that you even have that on your TV.
What do you mean? Jesus is a competitive business in this country. You got to have a band and a good choir or people don't show. It's not enough to, cure pleurisy. You got to have good music in there.
Is it just... Go on. Go on.
You see, this is English. You see, no, go ahead.
It's so polite, I'm moving on.
I'll tell you what I think about religion in this country.
Please, Joe.
I'm gonna
settle it.
This is the only thing that embarrasses me about America. I think America is just so great. So when like French people say, but you have guns and you kill people, figure, well, who cares? So what? We didn't collaborate with the Nazis. And so you've got all these things that people would criticize America for, violent movies, things like that. And I think that they're just fine. But the religion thing really is embarrassing because you see this guy, this Huckleberry here, this Pat Robertson, and the guy ran for president. I mean, he's an idiot, he's a buffoon, he's a village idiot, and he's on television every night. He's got his own cable channel. So, it is embarrassing. But the most interesting thing about religion in America is that nobody who goes around America really thinks Americans are religious people. Like spiritual people.
Wasn't there a guy called Jerry Falwell or something here who
There's still a guy called Jerry Falwell.
Yeah, who was going on about he saw 70-foot Jesuses or something? Is that what he said?
Good drugs in Virginia.
I mean, and people were saying, oh, yeah, you saw a 70-foot Jesus. Yeah, I'll buy some.
But in all fairness, you got to figure Jesus is a pretty tall guy.
But what sort of car would he drive? Do you think he would have a limo?
That's a good point.
But in other
70
countries,
feet's not that big.
In other countries, once a virgin or a saint appears, then they set up a temple, they set up some kind of grotto, you have big lines, you have people lined up waiting to get in. I was in Lourdes a couple years ago, and there were 16 guys in Cleveland Indians shirts waiting to be cured. I figure you guys are going to wait a long time because the virgin's, she's backed up. She's still got, she's got the San Diego Padres guys to take care of her. But in America, that would never happen. Someone would say the Blessed Virgin Mary appeared she appeared at an internet site, maybe, and people might believe that. But if somebody said she appeared here in a forest, you wouldn't get a pilgrimage there. You wouldn't get people believing it. And the reason is people don't really believe in God.
If you go to Britain, you certainly wouldn't get politicians saying, and God bless Britain. Because the population would just laugh. And yet you have God bless America. And they say it with feeling. And you're all supposed to say it with feeling.
We actually wrote a song about it.
Seems to be working.
Getting back to the point. How is the Church of England going to stop the decline of people who have stopped going to church and stopped believing.
What the Church of England, I think, is going to have to do, maybe, is to put television screens up for the football results and the lottery, and maybe pinball machines and...
Make it more entertaining
and
for
a bar
people.
in the corner or something. Yeah, I mean, you see, because the Church of England has got this strange position. I mean, it's very integrated with the class system. And it's one of those institutions that historically has been very highly respected. But in recent years, all of those institutions have been diminished in terms of the way people look at them. The judiciary, the monarchy, and the Church of England itself. So the Church of England is really on a downward slope, and I don't know how it's going to be corrected. Basically, because all of these institutions, they've been...
Would it matter? Would it matter to the quality of life over there if it went away?
They've lost the mythology.
Let's say it went away.
The only way that I think that it would increase in popularity is to take a leaf out of the book of all those sort of wacko, alternative, crystal, new age rubbish.
You know, for a long time in the church, in most Christian churches, Catholic, Protestant, whatever, the principal influence was, of course, Jesus Christ, because he was crucified. If you go into a church today in America, the principal influence is the Carpenters. I mean, Karen Carpenter. Right. That all you hear is every single person who lost their job playing the piano at the bar at the Marriott last week now does the religious service in your church. And there's this real strong musical element in all of these churches. I mean, you go in there and they're playing like the average white band type songs, but with these like religious lyrics. And there's this whole early 70s feel to religious churches, which is why I feel that churches must be eliminated immediately.
And
I mean,
overnight.
You just got to get rid of the music. The first thing you do is you got to get rid of the music, and you got to do things like when they have these blessings of animals. So like bring traditional biblical animals like donkeys and dogs and stuff. People bring like Gila monsters. People bring Gila monsters and iguanas and ferrets. You can't. God wouldn't bless those things. You know, it's sacrilege or simony or something.
I just have to say this: for Jews, it's just funny to watch the whole thing unfold because we just think we've been cold kicking it for 4,000 years, and we don't give a shit what you guys do.
I went to a bar mitzvah a couple of weeks ago.
You know,
and
you don't have to say that like I went to a freak show at Coney Island once. You don't have to say it like that. You don't have to. I went to a bar mitzvah. You people are insane. Once again, that's all for tonight. Thanks to Lowry Turner, Felix Dexter, Joe Queenan, and Norm Macdonald. Please bow your heads and God bless America.
And there'll be more burning issues from both sides of the Atlantic in 2 weeks' time.
Norm Macdonald, everybody, who's on the show today. All this week, sort of hanging out. How are you, Norm? I'm doing all right. Yeah? Welcome back to another day of MTV's Summer Share here at the Jersey Shore. We're going to chat with Norm about his movie Dirty Work in just a little bit. Plus, Donna D'Erico will be on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Donna D'Erico's on the show. Also, Lori, our chef today. We're having a little barbecue on the show. You know why? Because you got to eat, right, Lori? Right. Lori, talk right into that microphone. Do you have any cooking experience?
Yeah, lots.
Yeah, what do we got going here? You want to get a shot of, what are you cooking us?
2 hot dogs and
2 hot dogs. How is that going to feed our studio audience today and all these people?
Cut it up.
We're going to cut up. Can I taste the hot dog? Is that all right? Oh, it's a little hot there.
How's that, wiener?
So you need to work on that one, Lori. This is cool, isn't it? Do you ever use this thing? It's kind of like a chef's condom. It's kind of weird, huh? You want that back?
Yeah.
No, let's go have a seat. Everybody.
Okay.
We can hang out.
Let's go over here.
And chat. We had our first night at Seaside Heights last night.
Yeah, that was great. Drinking that beer.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Norm and I got to go out last night.
Yeah.
There's a place called the, what's the name of that? Yakety Yak Cafe?
Yeah, Yakety
You guys
Yak.
know that place here?
That was
It's
fun.
like a nightclub for senior citizens. Really, seriously. They'd play like Islands in the Stream. Remember that when that came on?
That was crazy. You got a lot of the ladies last.
Oh, let me tell you, man.
I told you that one was a dude. I told you, man. I warned you.
I know. I was a little upset we're having the barbecue today after that experience, too. But how about when the girl you were talking to, when her teeth came out? It was crazy, seriously.
Yeah. I wasn't talking to her during that point.
I remember when you tried to put them in, back in her. He got ugly. Hey, also, our question of the day is, and Norm's here to talk about Dirty Work, which we're very excited about.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Tell us a little about just the plot of the movie. It's sort of a revenge.
It's a movie, yeah. It's a movie about, I play a guy that opens a revenge for hire business, so I get revenge on people that can't think of them themselves.
And you actually co-wrote this movie, and, and this idea actually stemmed from you just having a fascination about this idea.
Yeah, I love the idea of revenge, yeah.
Certainly. Our question of the day is, what's the best way you've gotten revenge? So if you're here hanging out with us, think of some ways that you've gotten revenge. Do you have any ways that you can think of in your own real life that you've...
Well, this wasn't my idea, but my buddy did it when we were in college. We sent these dudes at this fraternity that we didn't like a big bunch of donuts, right? And then they ate the donuts, and then underneath the donuts we had a Polaroid of me and my buddy with the donuts on our...
That's good. How come we didn't write that into the movie?
We did. They wouldn't let us do it.
All right, you know, we're gonna show you a video right now. It's actually a breakthrough video from Madonna. Part of this was shot in our New York studio in Times Square. You can check it out. Here is Jonas Ackerlund directed this video, who did Smack My Bitch Up from Prodigy. If you haven't seen it, it moves rather fast. Check out Madonna right now. Here's Ray of Light. Hey, all right, welcome back to the show. Carson Daly here. Norm Macdonald, our guest today, star of Dirty Work, a movie that everybody in America has to go see at least once. That's what we're asking.
Yeah.
We're not asking a lot. Just go and check out Norm's movie. It's very funny. We're going to talk about it just a little bit. We've actually started yesterday, since Norm's going to be on the show with us all week long, kind of hanging out. When you came out yesterday, you didn't look like you were in the real beach attire.
Right, I've gotten a little more.
You're working your way.
I had a sweatshirt yesterday, now I have a T-shirt.
But we're taking up a collection fund, too, of everybody here. So by the end of the week, maybe we'll get you in a skivvy. Yeah. So this is the Norm Macdonald Skinny White Ass Fund. There it is. Sorry, Ski. You got that? We have about 14 bucks in it now, so I'll pass it around. If you guys want to see Norm in a thong by Friday, then drop some money.
Some of the ladies put some money in, too.
Put money in there, for Christ's sake. Stop taking the money. Our question of the day today, in honor of Norm and Dirty Work and the whole theme about getting back at people, is, what's the best way you've gotten revenge? We have some people here, right here, who want to tell us a good story. What's your name, sir?
Derek.
Hi, Derek. Say hi to Norm.
Hey, Derek.
Norm?
What's up, buddy?
Not much.
Derek, what's your revenge story?
Well, it was Valentine's Day, and a bunch of my friends sent some flowers to a bunch of girls in my name, and it kind of got me angry. So that night, I went out, bought like a dozen eggs, went around like eggs their cars, and then I put like raw fish in the backseat of their cars.
Ooh,
so
raw fish is good on any
it smelled
sort of
pretty nasty. It really didn't smell too good.
But let me ask you this: if they sent flowers to girls in your name, why is that bad? You might get laid out of it.
No,
is that so bad?
No, I don't know. They were some pretty nasty customers.
Yeah. Maybe they were dead roses, and that pissed the girls off, and they wanted to drop
The girl that they sent the roses to was not easy on the eyes, right?
Not at all easy on the eyes.
All right, who else has a revenge story here in the sandbox of love? Hi, what's your name?
Liz.
Hi, Liz. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. What's your revenge story?
I got back at this big, like, 7-foot loser that was always egging my house.
That's that guy right there.
Hey, seriously, so how bad were the flowers? I mean, but she's easy on the eyes. I mean, Go ahead, I'm sorry.
We went to this kid's house with, like, Easter dinner leftovers.
Yeah?
And we put spaghetti sauce all over his porch, and, like, we wrote die with food coloring on the snow on his, like, lawn, and we threw, like, hot dogs and mustard and
Does your family
things all over his lawn.
Does your family seriously have like a special dinner for Easter? What do you think about that?
This guy doesn't sound like such a loser. He's 7 foot. He's got a Porsche and a lawn.
Right. We actually talked to a few of our people here hanging out in the sand, and somebody in this crowd, we're about to show you a video, someone in this crowd, a way that they got back at their friend was they took their toothbrush, which is a very personal item. I mean, it goes in your mouth and stuff, and they put it in the toilet, which is another dirty place to put a toothbrush. So we're going to show you this video, and then try at home to figure out who the culprit is. We're going to show you everybody's face and see if you can figure it out. We'll show you who it is after the video. Who do you think it is, Norm? Just from looking at our audience. Who would be that revengeful to put a toothbrush in a toilet? Her? Any particular reason?
She just looks like the type.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the idea. All right, we're going to show you Dave Matthews Band. Don't drink the water. All right, that was Dave Matthews. He's Norm Macdonald. I'm Carson Daly, and these are my pasty white thighs right here. We're just checking out a little music video there. All right, we asked you at the beginning of the video to try and figure out from the crowd shot who was the revengeful person that put their friend's toothbrush in the dirty toilet. Who was it? Fess up. Oh, you in the back. Wow, I never would have thought it would be you. Of all people. What's your name?
Jessica.
Jessica, where are you from?
Mawa, New Jersey.
From Maui, New Jersey?
Mawa.
Mawa? Okay, tell us the story about this horrible deed that you did.
All right, about 6 months ago, my ex-boyfriend cheated on me with one of my girlfriends.
Oh, wasn't the one next to you, is it?
No.
It'd be weird if you guys were hanging out so soon.
This is family. She wouldn't do that.
Oh, cool.
But, and they both didn't know that I knew, but I find out everything, so I knew, and there was a party that night, and ever since they were, like, cheating together, she's been kissing my butt, and so was, like, he, so I knew something was up. So at the party, I went to the bathroom, and I saw a toothbrush there, so I swirled it around the toilet bowl a little bit, scrubbed it a little bit, and placed it right back in the holder.
Wow. Norm, what do you think about that?
I guess she's going to find out now.
That's quite the revenge story.
Yeah, that... You know what that wouldn't work on?
Who?
A dog.
No. Why?
They love the toilet bowl.
Oh, that's right. Yes, they do. All right, we're going to check on the barbecue also when we get back in just a second. And Don and D'Erico will be out, and more with Norm, too. We'll be right back. Stick around. The fun has just begun here in the sun.
Hi, guys. You're going to be coming up next. Listen, I've been working on a little tune. What do you think? Shout at the devil!
Hey, how are you? It's Tuesday. That means there's some new music in stores. Part of the grassroots movement from the Bronx. And it's happening. Norm Macdonald, everybody.
Yeah.
Hanging out with us. Have they ever raised the roof for you? Have you had that experience out there? That's pretty cool.
I love that band better than Ezra, by the way.
Do you really?
But you know what band I don't like?
Which one don't you like, Norm?
Ezra. They're not as good.
Let's bring out our next guest, Donna D'Erico, everybody. Yeah! This is cold, man. Norm Macdonald, Donna there. Do you guys know each other? Like, do you hang out or like...
Me and Donna?
We know way that.
Yeah, once in a while, you know. we both live in Malibu.
Oh, do you both? Oh, you live there as well?
Yeah, well, she does.
Oh. No, this is good. We have a whole new question today for you. Go ahead. Donna, how are you?
Oh, good. Everything's going awesome.
Oh,
it's hot out here.
It is a little warm.
Yeah.
Except right when you said that, a cloud came right over the sun. Isn't that horrible? Yeah. Donna, how are you enjoying Seaside Heights, New Jersey? Have you spent any time out here?
I just got here a little while ago, a few days ago, and it's been awesome. All the people are really cool here, and we're shooting a new show, my new show.
I saw it last night.
Prima Donna.
Prima Donna.
Yeah.
Tell us a little about the show. It's going to
it's going to be like the best of everything on the Jersey Shore, like, you know, the best restaurants, the best tattoos, the best body
You had the body piercing tattoo last night.
Yes, sir, yeah, that's right. And met a lot of cool people. We're going to have some drop-by guests. You know, maybe we'll have some worse stuff, too, like, you know, the worst hairy backs.
Yeah.
Right? And she looks at Norm.
I got a hairy back.
He's got a hairy white ass we're trying to see by Friday, too. Let's pass this thing around one more time. Donna slipped 100 in there earlier. Norm, what do you think? Do you think maybe we come up with some suggestions for other things we can do for Prima Donna for the show?
Oh, for the show?
Yeah, some like best of ideas. Can you think of any?
Well, let's go to the audience.
Maybe the audience has some
people.
Ideas. To the people. All right, we're going to do that right. Actually, we're going to show you a video during Tori Amos's video for Spark. Yeah, the people they'll speak up and maybe we'll come up with some ideas for your show. But we're glad that you're here and the show looks very good. Enjoy the sun and enjoy Tori Amos. Here it is. We're going to take, you want to eat? We have a barbecue going.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Lori, can you hook up Donna a little something? Do you eat meat?
Yeah.
Are you vegetarian?
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, cool. The meat's been on the grill for like an hour. They're small leather belts now, but we'll try and get you a little something. Norm, you hungry?
Yeah, you got any cheese, barbecue cheese?
Yeah, I think we do.
Yum.
Oh, sorry. The barbecuer is a nice woman.
Oh, that's great.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back.
It's with
more with Donna, more with Norm, and more barbecue. Fun in the sun. We'll be right back. Stick around. Oh. shows hanging out by the barbecue. Because that's what we're doing. We're queuing up a little food today. Everything all right over there, ladies? Good. Norm Macdonald is here. Norm, Dirty Work comes out June 12th, is that right?
June the 12th, that's
June
right.
the 12th. You co-wrote this movie.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys shoot it?
Toronto, Canada.
Your native country?
Yeah, it's my native country, man. It's the greatest.
Did you have any? Yeah, you co-wrote the movie. Did you want to shoot it there?
Yeah, I wanted to shoot it in Toronto because I love American movies shot in Toronto. So you ever see those? Like you'll see like Nicholson and Ned Beatty or something driving down the street, you know, and they're talking. Then a cop will stop and go like, "Hey, you're just past a red light there." All the extras are Canadian.
Oh, right. Like the X-Files. I think they shoot up there, too.
Yeah. So all the extras have this retarded accent for no reason.
Was it just so many comedians working on this movie? You guys are all so funny. I mean, like Chevy Chase and yourself.
Yeah, Chevy and Chris Farley and Don Rickles.
We're going to talk about Chris Farley, too. What was it like working on the set with all of these just funny people?
It was hilarious, man. Like Rickles just insults everybody all the time. And most of his insults don't even make sense.
Right.
Like he'll just go, why don't you go to Alaska and suck on a whale? You don't know what it means, but it's funny.
That's cool. That's actually our question of the day was, what's the best way you've gotten revenge? Because it ties into the movie, Dirty Work.
The movie's all about revenge.
I love the revenge stuff, too. And you go in for the revenge for hire business.
Right. So we have a bunch of cool revenges that you can use at home.
Yeah. Is there going to be a Dirty Work again, like a sequel?
Yeah, Dirtier Work.
We're going to, anybody in our audience want to answer our question of the day? Right over here. What's the best way you've gotten revenge? What's your name?
Shanna.
Shanna?
Yep.
Okay, hi.
All right, my boyfriend was cheating on me, and I found out, and I went over his house and used the bathroom while I was in there. I poured a nice amount of Nair into his shampoo, shook it up, broke up with him.
Ooh. Is it Matt Pinfield, perhaps? What happened? Did you ever hear? Did he go bald? Or?
Well, all I know is he didn't leave his house for like a couple of months after that. I did not see him at all.
What if the Nair went in his eyes and he blinded him?
Oh, well.
That would be a scene for Dirtier Work.
Yeah.
June 12th, the year 2000.
You know what I don't understand about that story?
What?
What did the guy do wrong?
Yeah, what did he do wrong that made you do that?
He cheated on me.
He cheated on her.
He was sleeping with another girl.
He was sleeping with another girl.
Is that wrong?
All right, who's next? Who has a best revenge story? Oh, right here. Hi, what's your name?
Carol.
Hi, Carol. Norm, say hello.
Hi, Carol.
Carol, Norm. What's your revenge story?
Well, the guy I was seeing didn't ask me to his formal, so I showed up with someone else.
You were seeing him and he didn't, how come he, now why wouldn't he ask you?
Because I ended up not taking him to mine, because he didn't call me back one
So
day.
he was actually getting revenge on you, and you got revenge on the fact that he was getting revenge on you.
Yeah.
You got to get out of
Makes
this
some sense
cycle. It can only lead to murder, suicide.
Donna, do you have a revenge story? Anything?
No, but I have somebody I'd like to get revenge on. And this girl named Kristen in the 7th grade, she called me Acorns.
Why Acorns?
I was going through puberty.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Wow. You know, that trick with the toilet toothbrush might be a good one for her.
Now it's like a giant oak tree.
That's right. Don't forget, Prima Donna, our brand new show here from MTV Summer Show, you can check out tomorrow night for sure, and then be sure and check it out all summer long. Again, we're very happy to have you here. We're going to show you a video right now from Sparkle, which is featuring R. Kelly. And during the video, one member of our audience right here on the beach told us another revenge story. And it was that they were so upset with their friend, they got real pissed off, and so they put laxatives on top of a pizza. Oh. And normally it's stuff like pepperoni, but in this case it was laxatives, which you have no control over your bladder if you don't know how. Have you ever had a laxative?
I actually order it on my pizza.
That's amazing.
You pay a little extra, but you know.
All right, let's check out that video and we'll show you the faces. You figure out who the culprit is, and we'll tell you after the video's done. Here's Sparkle. Wow. Norm just confirmed it. We're going back out chasing skirts tonight, right, Norm?
Yeah, skirts.
All right. Hey, where's Donna, by the way?
Where's Donna?
Oh, she's not here. She left. Oh. Be sure and watch Donna's new show, Prima Donna, MTV Summer Show, too. It's on tomorrow night at 7:30. Check it out. Thank you to Donna for stopping by. But who was the person who put X-Lax on a pizza? Who had that story? Right there. What's your name, sir?
George.
Hi, George.
Yeah, a bunch of guys. There's actually two groups. These guys were just being jerks for a long time. And basically to get back It was a sausage piece, so you just kind of crush some laxatives on it, give it to him. One guy actually ate the whole thing. He didn't
The whole pizza?
Yeah.
What a pig.
He was like happy we gave him free pizza. So, you know.
Were you around for the action? Oh, and I have to say, I'm sitting here and telling you about the X-Lax, and I'm like, it makes your bowels go nuts. I mean, I said bladder.
You said bladder, yeah.
But what an idiot I am, and he didn't say anything.
Well, I didn't want to, you know, you're the host.
I'm no host. Anyway, that's a good story. So what happened? Did you ever hear that they sat on the can for 6 days?
I don't know. Just that one guy ate the whole pizza, and yeah, I don't really.
I have a friend that's a bartender, and he, when someone doesn't tip him, like if he gets stiffed, or if somebody's being a jerk when they go to the bathroom, he'll take Visine and drop like 2 drops of Visine in a drink, and it like kills them. It's really bad. I mean, it doesn't. It's the same type of thing with the laxatives. Yeah, your bowels are shit. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to eat our barbecue. Stick around, and more with Norm Macdonald when we get back.
It kills you. Hey, Jimmy, that girl you're with, she's not the,
Yep. Lynn Young, the Saigon whore who bit my nose off. We're getting hitched.
Oh.
Jimmy, let's go.
Hold on, I'm talking to my friend here. Geez, sometimes you gotta remind the hen who the rooster is.
Well, good luck to you, Jimmy.
Okay, Mitch, stay around. Blah, 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 blah.
When I say let's go, you go.
Yeah? Time you shut your cake hole, Yoko. Women.
Dirty Work. Chris Farley and Norm Macdonald is hanging out with us here all week long. Chris Farley has to be just one of the funniest people. Is he that funny just in real life, too? Like
Yeah, he was funny all the time, constantly.
Right.
Like, he's the kind of guy, he's the only guy I ever met that he could make, like, young people, old people, you know, smart people, dumb people, didn't matter. He could make anyone laugh, and he did it, like, constantly. He was a great, you know, he's probably the best comedian I ever saw in my life.
How long had you known Chris?
I knew him, you know, about 5 years. And he was a real sweet guy, too. And he did this movie for free just to hang out, you know.
No kidding.
So it was real nice, and I'm proud that he's in the movie. He was really, really funny in it.
Was there anything when you shot it that sort of made you go, wow, you know, he's a lot of control, something bad might happen? I mean,
No.
is there any sign of anything?
No, when he worked, he was completely straight all the time, you know, because he was just consumed with his work. Like, whatever he did like 1,000 times more than everybody else. So when he did the work, he just completely, you know, and then at night we would write, because he ad-libbed and wrote most of the scenes he was in, you know.
Really?
So when he got into work, that's where he was the straightest, you know.
We were just talking about how movies now, like every movie is like a big budget film, like Deep Impact and Godzilla and like these two, you know, Titanic.
It's amazing.
I mean, since you co-wrote this movie and now it's on, what do you think about just the size of movies today? Is it like intimidating now to have
like a regular budget movie like mine come out against big ones? Yeah, it's hard to make. I have a kind of a plan to make a lot of money in this movie, which is I'm charging $1 million a ticket. So I get 100 dumb rich guys. I'm all right.
Very good. June 12th it comes out.
Yeah.
Are you gonna continue to write movies and?
Yeah, I'm writing another one now, and I'm starting another one in 2 weeks after this comes out.
Would you ever play like a serious role?
Nope.
All right, we're gonna check out a video right now. Here's Janet Jackson with "I Get Lonely." Norm Macdonald, white ass fund. We're trying to get Norm some money. I figure if you get enough money that you just might get out of those jeans and shirt, and we can see in a bathing suit by the end of the week. I think we're up to like $20.
That's close.
Yeah, we're getting there. Norm, thanks for being on once again.
Yeah, man. We gotta go out tonight.
Yeah, how about we go get a beer?
That'd be great.
All right, we're gonna go get a beer later tonight. Thank you, Lori, for our barbecue. You're doing fine work. I also want to thank Donna D'Erico. Be sure and check out Prima Donna. It's on tomorrow night at 7:30, and we'll see you, of course, tomorrow right here. Thanks for watching. Bye. Norm Macdonald is here, everybody. We're very excited. We're going to be talking about his new movie, Dirty Work.
Yeah, Dirty Work.
It's a huge movie, and I'm going to make a bold statement right now, Norm, if you'll allow me to do so. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this movie is going to make $475 billion.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the CNN poll, though. There's a plus and minus error factor of about $275 billion.
Right. Now I'll make like $800 million. Everybody will be disappointed.
Tonight are the movie awards on MTV, which we're very excited about. And during this show, we're going to be showing you some videos from groups and artists who will be performing tonight on the movie awards. Do you like the movie? I know you hosted.
Movie awards are cool. Yeah.
You hosted the ESPN awards.
Oh yeah, the ESPYs.
The ESPY awards. How was it hosting a big award show like that?
Well, you know what I did? I did like I just did my jokes, but what they do is they keep cutting to these guys that hated me.
What?
Yeah, like I do my joke, because I did a lot of like jokes about OJ and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they cut to like
OJ?
Marcus Allen or somebody of OJ. And then they put him on this giant screen behind me at Radio City Music Hall.
Right.
So I do the joke, and then they show some scowling athlete.
Not a very good vibe, I'd imagine.
Yeah, no.
All right, our question of the day is, if a movie was made about your summer, right, what would the title be and why? I'll ask you first. We're going to ask the people right here.
Oh, mine would be called Dirty Work.
Is there a need to ask why? I don't think so. Hey, we're going to check out a video right now, and then it's going to be coming to you from... We've been showing this video. It's the theme to Godzilla, a movie that won't make near the money that Dirty Work is going to make.
Exactly.
And this is Puff Daddy and Jimmy Page. We've been seeing the performance from Saturday Night Live. And they have a video now, finally, so let's check it out. Here's Come With Me. All right, that's the scene from Dirty Work, which is out June 12th. Don Rickles is in that clip there. Norm is right here, of course.
That was a dream to get Rickles in this movie, because I always loved him ever since I was a kid. You know?
Yeah.
That was great.
He's got a really cool style of comedy, because you never know if he's serious, and he always seems to put people down, and it's really funny.
Yeah, I wrote Rickly things for him, Don Ricklish things for him to say.
Yeah.
And then when he got there, he just insulted them all,
Little Ricklies?
Yeah, like he didn't want to do them. So I said, I have to do whatever you want, just insult me, And so then, sometimes he'd insult me, but, he'd forget that it was in a movie. So, I'd be in the movie, and then he'd go like, I'm a friend. How you got a movie? I have no idea. And I go, no, you can't say that.
What are some of the things, specifically you would write for him? Do you remember anything?
We wrote this one thing where but he hated it. But we said, he's insulting this big fat guy. And then we go, Baskin-Robbins phoned the other day, and they said they're down to 8 flavors. They're big. And that's why. He's right.
You're right.
He just made up his own stuff, We just let him do whatever he wanted.
That's funny. It's like you write all the stuff for him, and then he gets on and ends up probably just improvising. Was a lot of the movie improvised?
His stuff's mostly improvised, and Chris Farley's stuff's mostly improvised.
Right. Another appearance in this is from someone who works at MTV, Rebecca Romaine, who hosts the House of Style.
Yeah, she plays a bearded lady.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And it was, she's a bearded lady that wants to have sex with me, but I'm grossed out because she has a huge beard. But meanwhile, she's like super hot lady.
Right, behind the beard.
Yeah, and torn.
Right. And Gary Coleman's in this too?
Oh yeah, Gary Coleman. He was fun to work with because I always loved him on that show, So I wanted him to get in the movie.
Right.
You know the show he's on?
Yeah. What's Happening?
Yeah, no, different show. What's Happening?
First thing that came to my mind.
So yeah, the funny thing about working with him is you still think of him as a kid.
Sure.
When you're working
you
with
want to call him Arnold probably all the time.
So all the time I'd be like, hey Gary, how's it going? Can I get you a cookie or something? He'd go, I'm 50. Get me a prostitute and send her to my trailer.
It's tonight on MTV from 9 to 11, our movie awards. We're very excited about some of the best movies over the last year. And next year, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Dirty Work is going to win all the movie awards.
Oh, yeah. It's going to win if they have a category, most horrors in a movie.
Right.
We have a lot of horrors.
How many? Did you count? Is there a
horror
horror
about 40 horrors in the movie.
Right. That doesn't include the dead hookers.
Yeah, no, those are...
Maybe you'll get a statue for that, too. Yeah. The movie awards are being hosted by Samuel L. Jackson. The show's tonight again from 9 to 11. You want to check it out. We're showing you some videos from people performing, one of which we're going to show you right now. And this is Will Smith
Here's someone who has a huge career
Oh,
from
my God,
television
he's great.
to getting jiggy with it. He's also in movies.
Yeah.
He hosted our movie awards 4 years ago. What's that? Yeah, he's presenting the show. He's not going to be
He
singing.
said Samuel Jackson was
I said Samuel Jackson's going to be hosting, but that's another story. So we're going to show you this thing right now. It's sort of everything you ever wanted to know about Will Smith, and then we're going to show you the video for Just the Two of Us, which he wrote about his son Trey. So get your dose of Will Smith. What is there? Somebody famous here? Where is he? Warren Beatty, everybody! Come on! No, he's not there. Welcome back. Norm Macdonald, that's I'm sure what
we're
this
having
was
fun.
before.
All right?
I'm having a great time.
Me too.
We've been hanging out all week.
I know, it's been 6 days.
Yeah, well, not quite.
About
But
4 days.
definitely. Dirty Work is a good movie, and that's coming out.
Yeah,
on
that's
June
coming
12th.
out soon, June 12th.
You know all about that.
Yeah, I was in it.
Yeah, I know that. Your first leading role.
And I wrote it with my buddy Frank Sebastiano from right here in Jersey.
And you know what he is? He's a dirty hippie, that guy, Frank. That's for sure.
He's a damn dirty hippie.
He's a damn dirty hippie. Hey, our question today is if you're going to make a summer movie about your... Are you going to make a movie about... What is it? If you're going to make...
If you're going to make a movie
about your summer.
What would it be called?
Right. And why?
And why?
What would yours be called?
Mine would be called Dirty Work.
Okay, good. Just want to see in case that changed.
Or maybe Dirty Work, which opens June 12th.
Who here in the audience has one? Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Karen.
Hi, Karen. Where are you from?
I'm from Nooka Harbor.
Okay. That's around here, I guess.
Yeah, it's about 20 minutes away.
Okay. Say hi to Norm Macdonald.
What's up, baby?
Hey,
Going?
babe.
My movie would be called Ass Wipe.
Ass Wife
Yes,
would
it
be the
would.
name of your
Yes.
movie about your summer.
My whole summer. What I do, I'm a nursing assistant. And speaking of dirty work,
Yeah.
you have no idea what I see. I mean, just the title Ass Wipe says it all. And
Yeah.
You have to wipe people.
oh, we have to
Seriously.
wipe them, change them, diaper them,
Little
black
babies
powder.
and stuff?
Oh, yeah. And nobody is under 80 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not little babies.
Well, technically, yes, they are
They
babies.
must be actors. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Because you're not an actor. You're like... Right. Okay.
But you know
We're on
what?
the same side of the fence. Yeah, okay.
It's very rewarding, though. It's a very good job.
Yeah, no, I think
Very
that's...
rewarding, because if we didn't do it, nobody else would. And
Yeah. You get a lot of free probably?
I totally missed what you just said, but it must have been pretty funny.
Does anybody have to... Never mind. All right, who's next? About your a movie about your summer. What's your name?
My name's Anthony.
Hey, Anthony. What's
How
up,
you
man?
doing?
Say hi to Norm.
What's up, Norm?
Hey, Anthony.
Okay, well, my movie would be called Dirty Work. No.
Oh, he's catching on.
I'd call it Hot Dogs and Donuts, because that's all I've been eating all summer long. I mean, wake up in the morning, throw a few hot dogs on the grill, and go to Dunkin' Donuts, get some donuts, you know?
Notice that he eats the hot dogs before the donuts in the morning.
I eat them together.
Huh?
I ate them together.
Yeah. There's I wonder what a psychiatrist would have to say about that. Hot dogs and donuts.
Who else would be in your movie? What big actors?
Probably me and my friends, because I think we're pretty good actors.
You?
I'll give you a job, too,
You
maybe.
said actress.
Oh,
Yeah,
actress?
like who would be your leading lady in Hot Dogs and Donuts?
That girl there is pretty good. Maybe she could,
Oh, over here?
Oh.
Hey, welcome to Love Line. Yeah, which one? Come over here and pick her out. Come sit by her, please. All right, we need to show you a video. Norm, you mentioned that you liked Bob Dylan's work.
Oh, yeah, Bob Dylan's the greatest.
And a lot of people say that his the most recent record he put out is one of his best.
Yeah, it's a great album, man. You got to get that.
Yeah, and where a lot of people know, of course, Jacob Dylan, his son, who's
Oh, yeah.
the Wallflowers.
He sucks.
I'll represent Jacob Dylan, and you can represent Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
All right, that way it's 50-50. We're going to go
I'm
ahead.
kidding. I love Jacob.
We're going to go ahead and show you this, and they're performing tonight as well, the Wallflowers, so check out Heroes. Hi, are we back? Yeah. Norm and I were just chatting about how psycho my mom is at Thanksgiving for putting the gizzards in the gravy, the dressing.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, Mom, you're dumping in like the liver and the heart. That's the gravy. I mean, symbolically, it's atop the food. You could never explain why.
Oh, man.
Anyway, moving on. Did you ever have that problem at Thanksgiving? Did you ever understand that stuff's in the gravy?
I find it odd that a lady would have her hand up a bird.
All right, Norm is here. We're talking about Dirty Work, his new movie that opens June 12th.
Oh, yeah, Dirty Work.
We've some people here hanging out with us. We thought it'd be a good idea for you to get to know our audience just a little bit better. So we asked during the commercial a couple of our people here to write down on a card their name, their most embarrassing moment, something they've never told a friend, and their nickname.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
I have them here on the card.
What do you got?
So let's start with embarrassing moment.
Now, who is this now? First.
This is Dina Stevens.
Dina, where are you? Right over there. Hot pink.
Yeah.
Does that glow in the dark? Oh, it'd be cool if it did.
So, Dina, why don't you tell us about your most embarrassing moment?
I brought this guy home that I like,
Yeah.
and my grandmother was sitting at the table and started talking to him and stuff, and her teeth fell out.
Oh! That happened to Norm and I drinking beer a couple nights ago. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, but you know what? With guys, they'll still have sex with you anyway.
You, not your grandmother, of course. All right, moving on.
All right, now the next one. So we've already done the embarrassing moment. So now, something a friend. What was the category?
Something you've never told a friend.
Something you've never told a friend.
And who is it, first of all?
It's Colleen Murray.
Colleen, where are you?
Yeah. There's Colleen.
Colleen?
Hi, Colleen.
Oh, sit down over there. Hi, Colleen.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, good. Something that Colleen has never told a friend.
Yeah.
I never told my friend that she's really, really annoying and that I really can't stand her.
Really? Is she here today? Because we get huge ratings if you got spot. She really would.
Yeah.
If she's not here?
Nah, she's just really obnoxious and...
But you maintain this fictitious relationship?
Well, you know, she's not like a really good friend, but when I'm like hanging out with her, I just like, I don't know, I sit there and like roll my eyes all the time, but I feel mean if I said something to her.
Yeah, I understand that.
Do you?
No, you know, like a lot of times you hang out with people you don't like, and you treat them nicer because you feel guilty because you hate them. I don't know why, but I do that all the time.
Colleen, do you want to why don't you look into the camera and say who it is and smash.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't want to
You'll feel better.
Feelings.
Yeah. No, but she's not here. She's not You'll win us over. No, you don't want to do it?
Is it Mariah Carey?
All right, we'll move on.
Okay, so the next one, we've already covered the most embarrassing moment and things you never tell your friends. So this is the nickname, right?
The nickname, sure. Do you have a nickname, Norm?
A nickname?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Do you?
No.
Okay, then we'll go to Jerry.
Jerry, where's Jerry? What's
Hey.
up, Jerry? Pass the microphone over there.
How you doing today?
What's up, man? You from here?
I'm from Browns Mills.
Oh, cool. All right, nickname.
So it's embarrassing nickname. Is that the category?
Yeah, that's one of the things. What is
and remember, the dollar values are double. I'm holding cards.
I don't know. What's the nickname? Read it.
Oh, what's your nickname?
Yeah,
you want me to say it?
Sure.
It looks like Jurina Fishhead.
That's right. That's right.
Is that right?
Yes.
And then it says drag name.
Yes. Last year, a bunch of my friends subbed me that name when I went out to Philadelphia in drag.
Yeah.
They said that I looked like a huge fish.
You look like a huge fish?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So my name is Jerry, so they just Jurina Fishhead.
Really? Now, wait a second now. You went in drag? You dressed up as a lady?
Yes, I did.
And went to Philadelphia?
Yes, I did.
And all your friends could think of calling you with Fishhead?
I'd be hanging out with those ignorant friends, too.
I don't know what part of New Jersey you come from, but...
They could probably figure out a little bit worse than Fishhead.
That's right.
I could. Maybe you could come back on tomorrow's show and drag for us.
That'd be great.
Would you?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we'll do that.
That'd be cool.
All right. We're going to show you a video right now. Of course, the MTV Movie Awards are tonight from 9 to 11. If you want to check it out, we're showing you some videos of people performing, one of which is Brandy. Here she is in her latest one. What's that? Oh, Monica is performing? All right. How come they're not both doing this song? This is a duet from Brandy and Monica, which a lot of people think they hate each other, and they don't. They get along very well. That's why they wrote this song. They fight after Mackay Pfeiffer. Here it is, The Boy Is Mine. Hi, how are you? Arsenal here. Welcome back to the show. Norm Macdonald, we're at MTV Summer Fair in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. We're hanging out. I have this incredible urge as I sit here in New Jersey, right on the coast, looking out into the lovely ocean, to go shrimping.
Shrimping?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever been shrimping?
No, what is that? Catching some shrimp?
Yeah, and clamming and stuff.
I don't know how.
Can you do that here? Isn't that like a big crabbing?
Crabbing.
Yeah, it just seems fun, just going out there and.
How do you catch shrimp? Do you just use little worms?
Is it a net? Yeah. You know, you have to get a license because there's this place I drove by in New Jersey that you can. You have to get like a clamming license or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's what I'm going to do maybe this weekend. You want to come back and
go clamming?
Yeah, go clamming. Hey, we're trying to get Norm when he got here on the show on Monday. He just was so really overdressed for the beach. And we're taking up a little collection if you guys want to see him in his bathing suit. We've got about, I don't know, $30 or so. Yeah. It's a skinny, white, hairy ass fund. Yeah. Right here. We'll start it right over here. If you want to throw in some coin, you can.
Yeah. I have a lot of hair on my ass. I'm thinking of putting it up in a bun. Really? You know, we should get Jerry to maybe wear a nice bikini. Yeah, sure.
You know, putting up in a bun, right?
Yeah.
That just solves it temporarily. You know that? You'll still have hair on your eyes.
Yeah, you're
Performing tonight at the MTV Movie Awards is this lady right here, Natalie Imbruglia.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah, she is. And here's Torn. Check her out tonight, 9 o'clock MTV Movie Awards hosted by Samuel L. Jackson. Norm Macdonald's to my left. We're sitting on the porch, and we've now collected a total of $40, $40 even in the Norm Macdonald. We want to see this skinny, white, hairy, sometimes in a bun ass tomorrow on the show. So, thank you, Norm, for hanging out.
Yeah, tomorrow,
once again.
man. We're going drinking tonight, right?
We're drinking tonight.
Yeah.
Norm and I have had one hell of a week. Maybe we'll get in the tank tonight.
What's the tank? Oh, the tank. Sure, yeah.
All right, tomorrow on the show, Dweezil Zappa swings by with Pizza Loaf and more Norm. It'll be Friday fun. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Don't forget Dirty Work, Tuesday 12.
It's interesting that John Elway won 2 Super Bowls in a row after a career of nothingness. Mm-hmm. He would have just been a bum. And then he did the same thing almost with Peyton, you know. Mm-hmm. Peyton really should have won at least 2. I mean, he won his last one.
He won his...
I mean, his last one,
right.
He didn't really win.
Right.
But he really got burned by Baltimore one year, and
that's right, that bomb.
Yeah, I mean not by Baltimore, but by his own defense. Mm-hmm. But it was I didn't think about it till just now, but maybe he was trying to do the same thing with Peyton. But he got him his second, so Eli doesn't have to have the most.
Now, do you have a team? Do you have a rooting interest in football?
Yeah, I have a team. I very much like. It used to be Denver because this is an interesting thing that happened. I never liked Peyton Manning. I don't know why, but I just didn't.
Are you a Brady guy, or are you just an anti-Peyton guy?
No, I just for some reason didn't like Peyton. I didn't like that Eli. I really didn't like that Eli was drafted by Seattle and said no, I'm going somewhere else. I'm like, what? You're allowed to do that?
Elway did that to Baltimore.
That's right. He did. You're right. So I said, anyways, but Peyton Manning one time, I was in a hotel in New York and I was leaving it and Peyton Manning was coming in and he walked up to me and he said, hi, I'm a big fan. Peyton Manning? You know, like he said his own name as if he needed to. And I liked him. That's how shallow I am. A guy likes me and then I like him.
Well, you know he was there that night.
What night?
At Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, well, you're right.
He was a young...
he was really young.
Yeah, he was super young. He's one of the awkward cutaways that you always get.
Right, because I remember looking and going, wow, is that him? Because I saw just recently. That was quite a game, you know. I mean, you know what impressed me the most yesterday was Kobe Bryant. Unbelievable. This guy's amazing. 19 years old, the youngest starter ever in the All-Star game, and he played so well that today he was named spokesman for NBC's new public service campaign called Screw It, Who Needs College?
I need your love. You when you're in the audience at the ESPYs that somebody's going to make fun of you?
Absolutely. But I think athletes, for the most part, have pretty thick skin.
I think so, too,
And so, but I think it's different, Jimmy. If I make fun of an athlete, at least I've kind of been there. When they get made fun of by, like, a unathletic comedian, it's kind of different.
Right.
You know,
like, I'm trying to think of some examples, but... Yeah, but like someone...
Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, right, like a Norm Macdonald,
Not
for
you,
instance.
Not you.
Yeah.
I was not talking about you.